What's up, guys? Welcome to the Hard Carry. Carrying CDL champs Sunday, Major 2 straight to you. Let's check out these intros, Rokkr and Faze.
To get this winners finals kicked off, the first team coming out, we'll see if they have the foresight and knowledge to get past this cosmic threat. It's them boys from the north, the Vikings.
Look at Attach sleeping.
Yeah, straight up, Rokkr has the best intro out of all the teams.
Oh yeah,
This looks like a new one too.
it does. Got my co-host Catalyst here today. I'm Mevo.
What's going on, guys?
While we check out the Rokkr intro. Makes me want to play ESO.
Fucking Dungeons and Dragons. Oh shit, he has a shotgun gun.
The shotting gun.
Make some noise for the Minnesota Rokkr.
What does Blaze always look like? He's straight out of a Sears catalog.
Attach, Afro, and Biz, the Minnesota Rokkr.
I think Afro just wearing some chaclas.
Based on the intro video
Some jones,
alone,
you
I
know?
believe Minnesota Rokkr
Some
are
slippers.
looking to give some of these teams nightmares. And the Atlanta Faze,
Yeah, he is. Look at him.
unfortunately,
Oh, no, those are
they're
slippers.
being handed a
No,
loss from them
they're
during
non-slips.
the Major 2 qualifiers. But the players to watch have to be big.
What are
and
those,
Candy.
Afro?
Those are the two players that have been lighting it up all weekend and are going to continue to do so on main stage.
The
Blaze,
Astros
let's bring
and
out
my
the other team.
Afro.
Yeah, Minnesota Rokkr is looking solid, but this other
Looks like
team
Afro's
looking
all
to break
faded
the
up fresh
curse
for
and
this
make
Major 2.
history once again. Get ready for the boys in red, because here comes the heat from Atlanta.
Face down. Face down.
Bro, Faze has been looking unstoppable.
Only this major.
Well, shit. This major right now is what they're playing. What you mean?
Well, last major they were garbage. They're not one of the favorites.
They absolutely rickroll Ultra 3-0.
A beezy rickrolled Ultra 3-0.
Abizi did take that over. Slasher played well, though.
Slasher as well.
Slasher played well.
Slasher as well.
Afro's been killing it on the other side. This is going to be an interesting series. Who do you got, Cat? Taking it.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to go with Rock. Oh, it's Oscar. No, it's Rokkr.
Rokkr?
Why does it say Boston right there?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Rokkr. Straight up.
I'm going to have to go with Faze.
For their gameplay from yesterday, it was unstoppable yesterday, man. After his
Yeah.
Undefeated so far
They
here
pooped
in
on Optic.
Major 2. Are these guys cursed?
I
This is
think
for a
Afro's
spot
pace
in
or
the final.
Bance's
They have
pace
to get through the
really
Minnesota
allows
Rokkr.
Afro to
They
open
faced
up on the
defeat
map.
against this team a couple of weeks
It's
ago.
almost like
It's gonna
Simp
be
with
a
the
tough
BZ.
one, but the
Simp's
search
pace
is
allows
looking.
a BZ to open up on the map.
Oh, shit. I accidentally paused.
Especially with Celium, the test tube
Oh,
baby over
no.
there.
Why did I change channels?
Why are you touching stuff?
My mouse did it, guys.
Touch
My
your
mouse
stuff.
did it, guys.
American Maven.
I was watching a Sea of
Get
Thieves
your mouse
stream.
away.
Here we go.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're on the job
For
there,
the past couple of years, you heard them
My
talk
mouse
about
did
it.
it.
The dash has been falling
right?
short. I know
Maven,
Vanguard was a
and
wild
Maven's
year,
shirt's a
but
little too
for
tight.
me,
You
it's
see his
sort of like
nipples.
you look so
Ooh.
good on
Maven
Saturday,
put those away.
Sunday,
Fucking an
it's-
eye out.
I'm gonna poke
It's
someone out
just
more
goes out the
Maven
window
if it gets too
sometimes,
cold.
like they just don't
Yeah,
play the way
unbutton
you know
that
that
top
they
button,
can.
bro.
Do they ham it up here?
Jesus, you're gonna
I mean,
strangle
you would think
yourself.
so after what we saw yesterday, right? Beating Ultra in that fashion 3-0. I mean,
He
that
ate a little
was,
too good
I would
last night, I
probably say
think.
the most
But
dominant
that's all right.
match
We all
that
it happens to the
we've
best
seen.
of us.
Their peak is absurd.
And this is
No doubt about
floral
it. But then on the
shirt.
other side for
What
Minnesota
happened to those?
Rokkr, they had a big 3-0, right? You have Cammy and Bance. They have beaten this Atlanta Faze team before. You know, so this is it should be a good match, you would hope.
What do you highlight? Is it going to be the control, the search, the hard point? Like, what's the big thing within this series?
I think both teams
For some
have
reason,
kind of different
and
objectives.
usually I'm
For
pretty
me,
good
I
at
think we
this,
saw the
but I
map
feel like
set. That
Cammy is
control is
going to
huge
go
for Minnesota
off
Rokkr. Both of the
this
squads are
series.
undefeated in Search and Destroy this weekend.
Very
For Atlanta
possible.
Faze, I'm kind of looking
I
at
don't
their
know
hard
why.
point, their
That's
respawn.
Celium.
Slasher
Celium's
talks about
gonna
it on that
look super
stage.
good this
If their
season.
respawn
Simp
levels
too,
are
man.
even just a little
Simp's
bit,
been crazy.
I
Think
don't think
Simp?
anyone's beating
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, and it was interesting for me, like when you looked at Rokkr and the three searches they played.
Simp's gonna be the man to watch.
They've been so good, but you got to ban that.
On the other side, I think it's gonna be
because
Afro.
it's just
Let's see.
insane when it
I think
comes
it's
to
gonna
that
be
particular
Cammy, man.
map. So you
I
have
don't
to
know
get
why.
that out.
As
Alright,
we
we're
get
coming into
Yeah, I
Hard
don't
Point.
know. This is
Greenberg
just-
Hotel. Like I always say,
Rokkr, I'm just
whoever gets
pumped for
the
those guys. When you
opposite
think
of
about the fact that,
the
the team
spawn,
change comes
whoever
in
gets
from
the wrong
Ultra,
spawn,
you got to be smiling a little bit already if you're Cammy and Vance, I would think.
Yep,
But
it's a
look
good
at
spawn.
Vance, man.
It can be broken
He
though.
has been
So
unbelievable. Last time you saw him on Hotel, 27 and
especially with
12.
someone like a
Minutes
Beezy.
to go in the hard point. I believe we're gonna have a reset. I believe
Someone
we're gonna
lagged
but
out.
We'll get back into this as quickly as we can.
Lagged
The players
out.
will have another couple moments here to prep before we get into the match.
Pants looking at the camera
right?
weird.
This Rokkr team, you know, maybe some teams going up against FaZe, I don't know, you know, a little
I'm gonna
little
make a
nerves here
Twitch
and there,
account
I'm sure,
called
but
Vance's
for this
accent.
team, you just 3-0'd Atlanta Faze a couple of weeks ago. You
Twitter
have
account.
Cammy and Vance who have beaten them in finals.
Illy's thumb
before.
was better.
They're playing this way. It is difficult to beat them.
We heard about Vance and
Kenny's
Cammy's
wide
after
button.
that win, though. It was like
Kenny's
that was our
wide
first time
button.
meeting
That
them
one was mine.
in 12 years, basically. It had been a long time. So
It gets smashed
since
more
Cold
than
War.
anyone that I know.
It really had been like since Cold War. So how big is
Six's
that, you
controller.
think, just for the mental, like to get that
That
win
one gets
and
smashed
head into
more.
this matchup? Is that a big deal?
I mean, I think it's a big deal. Obviously, the maps are a little bit different, but I just think the way that both
Did you see
of them are
Crim6
playing this weekend
crash
is huge
Scump's
for
watch
their
party the
mental,
other
because
day?
I think coming into
I
this,
think he might still
it's
be
all
there.
sort of this
Scump
story
said it
around
was a
Vance,
nice
the way that
surprise.
he's playing. But you can see right
I
now,
think he was there
he's
yesterday,
leading
too.
I
the
saw,
tournament
I
overall
saw
with a
highlights from it.
1.39.
And
He's
it's
bringing
good
it
enough to
every
see him
single
back
game
again.
mode. And then for Cammy, I mean, this is a guy we talked about at a time. Is
Tim's always
top
been
5 in the
known to
league, right? A
fucking
superstar.
do some
and
badass
that
shit to get
trajectory
some
has
content on
gone
his
down. Now can
side
he
though
bring it
too.
back into that?
Yeah,
Well, I
I'm
guess
sure
so
he
you
like
just
the
wonder,
idea
like,
was just like out of
Vance's numbers
nowhere.
have been
I'm gonna
ridiculous this
I'm gonna
weekend.
crash Scump's watch party. Watch
But this is one of those
you know,
matchups
just
when
show
you're
up at
going against
the
this
north.
sub-duo on Atlanta Faze. Like, can he
Especially
keep
if they're
that
doing it at
up?
the
It's
hex
gonna be tough to
quarters.
match those numbers.
Well, when you
Yeah,
talk
and
about,
he's
like,
not gonna let
the
him
old
in. You
Ultra
know what I
team,
mean?
that
Hex
major
is like,
2-1,
yep, get him in here. Let's
their
go.
win,
This is content.
it was Vance who led the
People
way.
are saying
So
that
I
there
think
might
he
be
knows it. If
Optic
he
Crim
keeps
6
this
again on the
up,
way, but
they
content
can win
creator.
this tournament. Just
Well,
not easy
content,
to do.
maybe that'd be cool. That would be
We'll see what
cool.
he can do. I'm
You
excited
know,
to
Hex
see
The
what
Optic Crim 6 content creator, yep.
We're getting loaded back in
Yeah,
here to
that'd be
map
cool.
one
I'd
hard
be down.
point.
I've always seen Crim
Faze,
6's
Rokkr,
optic.
who's
You know
going
what
to
I mean?
set a date in the
Right.
grand final here for Major 2.
Right.
That's where I got a Team Racing's oath.
Rokkr looking for some
You know,
glory with
once
this
when
new
I was
lineup.
always
Faze,
racing,
it's
I got
just
that
like,
from Optic.
can we close one out? Like, it's been a weird year and a half for them.
No doubt about it. Both of these teams right around 50%.
Yeah, I think it's
in
Faze's
both of
finally
these
time to
hard
win one
points,
too,
So we'll
so.
see who is going to battle it
No,
out, who's
not
going to
today.
come out on top. Well, I mean, both of them so strong in search and control. But right
Wait,
from the
so
get-go,
today you
Abizi
said you
gonna
go for
open things
Faze.
up as he normally
Yesterday
does.
you were saying Rokkr was going to win the whole thing.
But eyes, big time.
What
Gonna
is
be
it?
on Vance. And what
I
he's
changed
gonna
my
be
mind
able to
after
do,
rewatching
that's
the
gonna be
FaZe
Afro.
game
Like,
this
they
yesterday.
work in tandem, right? Like that sub-duo going to be so important to this.
Look at
It's
him.
going to be 4 down to Slasher.
4 down
It's gonna
instantly.
light up the feed. He's able to get
Monster,
3 as we
man.
hop over to Dylan
He's
Price in
probably
his
going to pop
rotation.
off today. Simp maybe
You have
too,
Afro,
but
who kind of had a bit of a split spawn here, right? You see number 3. He's just got to be patient here. And that's it. Cammy and Vance are going to find some kills. Now, when does he
Rokkr did look good against
Optic.
Optic. Not taking anything away from
Do they
Rokkr.
recognize that there's someone
3-0
behind
Optic.
them at
But
the moment?
I-
It looks like it's gonna be on
I
Abizi.
think that FaZe
Zip
is
holding
going to
down Des,
be
but still trying
on a
to find
different
Afro.
level
This is
today.
tough for Afro, right? You're out
I
of
just
the
have a
play
feeling.
right now. You're waiting for your teammates, and now it's his time
Alright,
to
keep
shine.
popping
Afro,
off.
what is he gonna find? The contest is in. Abizi's like, what the heck? There's somebody here.
Afro with the
Slasher
beam.
does find one. Vance wins a big one on Celium, and maybe with that, Rokkr can win this rotation.
Yeah, that spawn, just the patience there from Afro.
Nice shot
So
from Attach.
massive. The Attach will get caught sprinting as he tries to soar on 4, but you've got to contest on the point for now.
FaZe has full control of the
He's gonna
back,
just
though.
whip around and B's like, what the hell? Well, the jig is up. And the trade comes through, and they do get
the jig is
moment
up,
here.
Merc said.
of control on the point. I mean, I think he looked
man.
pretty well
I'm
for
on my
FaZe
last cigarette.
considering
I'm gonna
how
have to
badly that
just
could have
put it
gone.
in
Yeah, no, it could be, I think, a
all
lot
good.
worse there. Maybe you're hoping Afro finds maybe a multi-kill,
3
but
big kills for
Celium on
FaZe
3 in a
again,
row was him and Abizi
going up
after
about
Afro
40
was
points
able to give
here
them a little bit of advantage,
after it's all
Minnesota.
said and done.
That
going
finds
into
those kills. And
P3,
now on rotation, you have
where
a
it
big
looks like
moment here,
Simp's
right?
already
You
on
can open
rotation.
this
Oh,
game up. You're
huge.
going to have Simp, you're going to have Abizi.
That
The
was a good
Tiny
pull.
Terror setting up inside a kitchen.
That was
You do have some
huge.
presence here if you are Rokkr, but they kind of know it's going to be a 2-on-2 to start.
Oh,
And,
a Peasy, what the fuck are you
Abizi,
doing?
The oven blew up.
Yeah, unfortunate team kill through, but I think that's one of the big things for FaZe. Like, sometimes
There
in
was
the
no
hard
one
points,
even
they'd come a
there.
little bit flat, right? And they'd have to bring it back. They've been coming out hot a lot of these hard points this weekend, and a big part of it is that Abizi continues to dance, finally going to drop, but that big open,
That was
the big opening,
crazy.
you think maybe in the lead, doesn't look like it's going to happen for now. Rokkr Rokkr into the point. They're fighting it tough. You got 2 in a row for Attach, for Afro. They're set up inside the point and making a difference.
Yeah, I mean, that duo locks it down. Big ups to Attach and Afro, but here's that moment. Here is that moment. It is Bance who wins a critical one-on-one. Gonna allow this to be contested. He finds the tack off the ground, and well, keeping up a solid game here, and to be a back and forth
huge
battle,
one
as
from
we see
Afro. Oh, huge two from Afro.
find a multi-kill on this rotation.
Yeah, this death's just not the most fun fight. If
there's all
Afro
the
be
deaths,
snaking,
every
bro.
single thing in this map, dude.
Afro be snaking, bro.
Now lead change. Is Rokkr go out in front with the last couple of seconds there on the hard point repositioning?
It's the meta.
Oh. Continues to fry, but Cell there finally for the trade
Finally,
to get him out of that
we're just
position.
taking him by Celium.
And now
Celium
Faze
with
trying
a
to battle
7
in
on
behind
attack.
Celium's 2 picks.
Yeah, again, who is it for
Look at
Atlanta
those two
Faze to
trips
find a
down there.
multi-kill to give his team control at Celium? He did it at P2. He does it here at the desk hill. We do have a 4-man push, though. Cell, Simp.
Oh,
We're gonna
Simp,
take down
huge
3,
two.
What
give
is
them
the
some breathing room,
benefit
give them
of
the
throwing
lead.
2 trophies next to each other
See how long they can
instead
hold this
of
down.
like in different
The
arts?
trophy is up, so attached. Not gonna be able to hit there with the Simtex. He's just
I
trying
don't
to
know.
pop it.
Maybe
Fleet
I guess
trying
if
to
they
hit across.
expect,
Dolphin
because see,
down,
I guess
not
they
able to
expect them to
search
throw
on Rokkr,
nades
but now
from
comes
that
the
bar
heavy
area
onto the
downward
front
toward
line.
apartment.
Players here, a
So
BC
no
goes
matter
on the floor,
where,
Captain
how
Beach
many
is
they
able to take
throw,
down
with 2 of them
4
down
units
there,
straight out. How big
it
will
should
that
stop
I guess
them.
multi-kill
that is
be?
the cross.
Not going to prove to be crucial because the Rokkr, the entire team picks it up. You basically have a kill for every player on the squad. Now take a look at the minimap as the next hard point getting ready to pop, and it's Cammy and some big fights.
I mean, realistically, the question's going to be who is going to have a solid hold? Because throughout this game, it's an 8-point game. Another lead
Rokkr
change
still
comes
with
in,
the
but it has
lead,
just been
though.
back and forth
Been
through.
real scrappy here,
Sip to spawn
going
kitchen.
through the first
I think
rotation.
that's going to mess things up for Rokkr. Now you have Faze come on through. Well, just no team can hold on.
Yeah, I just don't think anyone's had like a really
Everyone's
comfortable
just
early
dying.
setup.
They're getting like 2 seconds at a time.
The trades have been pretty efficient for both sides on rotations. Like no one's been able to get this clear and comfortable setup to get a full 50-60. It's not been the case whatsoever. It's been a battle and a gauntlet just to get any breathing room in and around the point. But it's Rokkr starting to open up the biggest lead they've seen throughout
Afro
the course of this
15 and
map.
8 though. Look at him
What can
go.
they do with it?
And Afro going off 15 and 9.
That's
Band
12
still
and 10.
keeping it up to 12
12
and 9.
looked a lot better.
But there is going to be finally a very solid hold and the biggest lead of the game for Minnesota Rokkr. They find this 10 seconds.
15 and 9 look better than 15 and 10.
On rotation, you're going to have a BZ starting to play attached with the AR, taking them down. The first player over there is going to be Bance for Minnesota. Celium, he's going to spawn opposite side of the map, try to cut off middle of the map. But he's going to get taken down. And Vance is going to win the first one. A chance here
a few
for
good
Rokkr
kills here.
to
Only
rotate
one left
all the
here.
way through. They find all the kills. That is going to
Actually,
be
they're going to spawn him over close to
7
the
in a
hill,
row
though.
for Rokkr. And well, this hill goes in theirs.
Yeah, Bance just won a massive one-on-one, I think, towards the next hard point. This is going to set
Afro
his
got
team up to
attack
get comfortable.
56
This is
from
probably
somewhere.
the best early setup we've seen, and you chain it off the best hard point you've had thus far, so you got to love that as the beams continue for
Oh,
Cammy.
Bance. Oh, Bance.
15 and 10 for him, 4 in a row, 4 attach, as they are firing on all cylinders across this mid-game stretch, as the Faze players just getting cut down, sprinting, trying to find avenues to get through.
Yeah, I mean, some of those big multi-kills they had earlier, now they're just not coming through. Instead, it's on the other side, and it's on some holds. It's a BZ. A nice gunfight win there to control middle
Rokkr
of the map.
almost
as we're gonna
an
head back
80-point
towards that
lead
first
now.
hill. But I mean, it was so back and
Finally
forth.
got a good
Last couple
hold
of
on
hills
this back
all
apartment
over
hill.
to Minnesota Rokkr now with an 80-point lead.
I mean, a lot of success we've seen in hardpoint for Faze we've cast this weekend. It hasn't been that break-heavy style we watched for them for years. I mean, they've been ahead on the rotations. They've been able to get set up and hold. They just haven't had ample opportunity to do so. And that's thanks to the way that Rokkr have been playing. But now we get back to mid.
One of those days where the allergies are
Self
kicked
looking
up
for
and I
number
just can't
4. The
breathe
snap's
too
not
well.
going to be there. It's Cammy. It's
all
able
good,
to put
bro.
him down. Just matching it.
Rokkr is actually holding some control of his last few hills.
So what do you
Taking
think
a pretty good lead
on the
here on
Faze
Faze.
side? Or is it just all credit to the way Rokkr are playing?
Yeah, I think it's just early rotations that they were winning. It's those
Rokkr-
early holds. If
Rokkr up
Rokkr
by
can keep
60,
breaking, and this is a big
6
moment, right? Because you have P2 spawns. As Vance is able to find a triple. But if you find these 26
got the
kills here
lead.
at P1, you're going to put a lot of pressure on Atlanta Faze to have to respond here. And that's the way it is looking to get it set up
comes
at
Sim.
P2.
No.
You have Cell there. Slashers making sure they get a little bit of scrap time. Attach is going to spawn
Sim
up.
ain't
Watch that number
shit.
2 and now number 3 and Afro start to work on over. Simp. Celium,
Even
they have
Celium looking
the
negative.
first push on this side of the map.
Yeah, not looking too
Rokkr
good so
right now,
far.
you're thinking you get one big break. You got a chance to really put this out of reach. This is a big upcoming moment here as we get to the second hard point. Let's go to a listening with Minnesota
He's
Rokkr.
listening with Rokkr.
He's already big. Check it out. No, we're chill. Take it time. Nice. Hill's far side. Heard you. Keep Spawn corner.
Spawn me.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
I'm
I'm playing
going
Broken
big.
side.
Go big.
I have Broken, okay.
Yeah, one enemy big. One enemy big.
On the right, on the right
Slash
cross.
is broken,
One
okay.
check right now.
Hold my big.
Yeah, big.
Slash is
Very big.
broken, good shot.
Yeah, I'm on the right cross still. They have not crossed.
Yeah.
I'm one shot, they can push me out.
Big, big.
Yeah, no, I'm playing the right.
Have your left.
Still on.
Slasher. Yeah, Slasher was broken. Slasher was broken on me. Yeah, okay.
Hold on me.
Slasher,
dead.
nice.
Oh, no, let's go. Let's go.
One shot,
Broken
Ben.
to backstairs. Broken to backstairs.
Yo, left side shot. Yep, left side shot, Ben.
Who do you?
Yeah,
Come on to
I'm
it.
deep,
Come on to
I'm
it.
deep.
Yeah.
I spawned out. I spawned out.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, we need to get out. Listen, get stuck.
Are they on connector? I don't know, they could be.
He's got a call. Got a call. Got a call straight away. It was big, maybe weak. I need to connect straight away. He already connected. They already connected.
I've got all the back. Yes, trash.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can help them then.
Connector,
Nice shit.
I'm one
Good
shot.
beans, good beans.
Connector again. Weaker BZ.
Yeah.
Two court. Come on, connector, BZ.
The dark. I got dark.
Yeah.
Go into the back. Listen. Two.
One back
Yeah,
door, one
okay.
door.
With nothing front, nothing front.
Next time.
That's not a connector, I think.
That's the time. Let's see, left.
Where?
But don't stop. Taking it.
Right, let's take it, yeah. There's dark, there's two.
That's good scrap.
Dark and a BZ.
Okay,
Yeah, just take
okay,
two.
One
Watch
out.
Let's go new.
Yeah.
This is big. We can win off
I'll go
this.
back straight away.
Lobby don't spawn, I'm rapping.
Go back.
Who
Yeah,
believe
lobby down.
Slasher and South?
I think they hit.
Better, easy. I'll go top long.
One.
We'll go top long. Can you give me a sec?
They can go
Wind
for
it up.
mid.
Wind it up.
We're looking for
Wind it
Slasher and
up.
South,
Yeah,
okay?
or mid, or couches.
Let me top of the
I'm throwing back right.
Okay, it's sound Slasher, okay?
Okay.
I'm
who
trying
do
to
you
check in just to check it.
You heard them talk about who we looking for. They were looking for Slasher. He was the one that was able to leak in from behind. Does he find a play? There's going to be the pick. Now, how crucial is that going to be? He was missing throughout those
Slasher,
games.
they were looking for him. He was in the back.
P2-4
Great route by Slasher to maybe get Faze back into this as they are pulled back within 20.
Play with that spawn. Now have Atlanta Faze only 15 seconds away from tying things up, maybe taking the lead.
It felt kind of similar to that moment with Afro earlier, right? Like, what are you going to get out of that? And FaZe were able to respond pretty quickly to dealing with that player.
Selling him.
Not going to be the case here. FaZe
Good
are
shots
capitalizing, and now
as
they've
FaZe
gone
take
out
the
in
lead.
front as they hit the 200-point mark.
Yeah, FaZe, they have gotten those holds. They did a really good job at P2 to just make things messy. But now a chance here for Minnesota Rokkr to get set up inside a restaurant. Sim trying to do what he can on the other side of the map. It's Slasher who finds a good timing on Afro to set up this pinch. He's got to take his time. Maybe knows he's going to be getting hunted, and that's going to be the play from Vance. Trying to find him, not going to.
Slasher,
So
good
now
shots.
advantage over to Atlanta Faze on this first push.
They're
They're getting
cut down. Sib's able to get one. That's quickly traded. Now on 5 in a row. It's Slasher just taking his time for the boys to rally behind it. He's by himself.
Oh, Abizi got a really good spawn. Is Rokkr going to recognize this? It looks like Tammy knows.
Yeah,
Looks
Abizi
like
spawned
Tammy knows.
behind him.
Nice
He
read
did
by
find
Tammy.
him, though.
Afro and attach right behind him. That's 7 in a row.
As Rocker's going to come back into this, they could win here.
Rokkr now back out in front. Can they continue to hold? Is everything comes to a standstill?
Here comes Abizi.
The picks are there from Abizi. Heaps find him, and now
Afro!
And Afro goes huge. They can win here. For him, they can lock it down.
They can
get
still
every second
win.
This map one is done, and Rokkr take the 1-0 edge. Abizi continues
Rokkr
to
needs
find
to
picks
stay on
to try
this
and get
hill
towards
to
the
keep
point,
it.
but who's
Yeah.
going to follow it up?
They only need 5 more seconds.
Oh!
Can Bands hold it down? 2 seconds! They broke it! Now it's about the rotation! Oh, Rokkr won. Just like Optic did yesterday.
Nobody gonna get there in
Oh,
time.
almost.
Rokkr take the map one.
Kinda. They had to hold off.
Yeah,
Except for Optic only had to hold off for 2 seconds. They would have had to hold them off for about 30.
Early in the game.
If Ultra
There weren't a lot
the
like
one
those full holds, right?
yesterday,
It's pretty
then it would've been
scrappy, pretty
insane.
messy. But Rokkr, when they need to dial it in and get those
As we take a
45
look
Who
at
was it that Optic was facing? It was Ultra, right? On the hard point on Hydra?
No, it was
When that
Breach.
was
They
going
beat
on?
Breach
Yeah,
in that final
248
game.
It was Breach, yeah, 248 to 248. Holy crap.
As we take a look, Afro 29 and 22, Bands 28 and 24, Simp 20 and 23. Not quite getting it going quite yet, but I think FaZe can still bounce back here in map 2 and on.
It looks like attaches and non-traded kills are glitched out.
Yeah, it says 3.
But, yeah, maybe 13? I'm gonna give him 13.
Afro at 21 though.
It ain't 3.
Afro was flying
Yeah.
and flying. I'm gonna
If
tell
attach
you.
was at 13, then the non-traded kills were almost even.
I'm gonna
a little bit weighing on the Rokkr side.
I'm gonna tell you why I went with Rokkr for my pick'ems after map 2 during our little break. I have a reason. I have a reason. Trust. Or why I went with Faze. I went with Faze.
I was about to say, I was sitting here thinking in my head that you're a liar.
I went with Faze, and I have a reason why I went with Faze.
This guy's trolling me. He went Rokkr yesterday.
No. You know why? You know why? Every time I do a pick'em on the show,
Tell me why.
every time I do a pick'em on the show, it's false. It's wrong.
But you've done 2 pick'ems on this game already.
And so I'm hoping Rokkr wins, so I went ahead and picked Faze.
That's the 3rd pick'em on the show.
Third pick'em
For the same game. 2 for Rokkr, 1 for Faze.
No, I always wanted Rokkr to win, but I picked Faze.
That's what you said yesterday. But I don't know, man. You already signed the contract in your blood yesterday when you picked Rokkr to win the whole thing.
Hey, even if they lose this game, they're still in the tournament, you know. This is the winners finals.
I'm not sure if they're doing double elim for winners. I don't think there's a
no, but this isn't the grand. That's only in the grand finals. The loser of this game still goes on to play the winner of the Thieves and Optic.
Right.
So the loser's still in this tournament.
Right.
Yeah, no, and that was going to be one of the biggest things for me for sure. Yeah, without question. Just what would this sub duo be able to do against? I think what most of
And
us
set a positive 4 after at a positive 7 for our sub duo for Rokkr.
But now we get ready for Search and Destroy, and this is where
LSELO Search.
this weekend.
This is something I'm trying to learn a little more from my own personal gameplay. There's some LSELO Search.
It's really that A-bomb site on this map, right? Just sort of how they play.
I've been taking that back hill more, behind kind of, and sniping sometimes.
With the Vazna?
No, I'll snipe from back there.
Looking at VOD, sort of how can we play this?
That's if I decide to play slow and want to change up from pushing like an SMG. Gosh. Like a BZ.
Yeah, throw me off, bro. You don't even let me know when you're switching. Just out of nowhere, I just don't have a duo anymore. I turn around and fucking.
You don't listen. I'll say something like, "Oh, I'm gonna snipe." You just don't listen.
I listen.
Well, you will at least for the final, right?
Oh, I guess when he snipes, that means he's not gonna be up front with me because he can't snipe like Fromage.
Bro, I bet $50 on you clean your bedroom, you'll find a USB or Photoshop on it. You can't lie to me. You think stuff happens that don't actually happen. I don't know where you get it from. It's either mom or dad, because that's how genetics work. But one of them's crazy.
I gave that shit back to you.
I didn't, bro. I keep all my USB sticks. And I went and looked, and there's one missing. I was like, yeah.
It wasn't even a USB stick. It was like a little tiny motherboard on a USB.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
And I didn't want it. I gave it back to you.
I took the plastic case off of it. No, that's the only thing. If it's not on my Google Drive, then where'd you get it?
Oh, you might have gave it to me on that, but
You didn't give it back, right? I still have it. I have all the other ones. Alright, now we're starting out. Atlanta to attack.
See if we can get right back to it. This stun will slow down the push.
Looks like it's going to be a slow push. Ooh, Afro getting the first blood.
First to pounce is going to be Afro, but take that fight.
Looks like Simp wants to trade it out.
But the other side of the tiny tears, Simp is there for the trade. And Cell, who you highlighted, loves
What a
to play
shot by
from top.
Cannon.
Like, I just love the matchups you have in a lot of positions here. I mean, you talk about like Gunny, someone that's just going to deal with Cell at times. Cammy's one of those guys.
Yeah, now Slasher going to take that position. Simp, I thought maybe trying to work the bomb plant, but he's actually going to go for an individual play.
Simp's feeling himself.
He's going to
Now
win
he's
the
got
gunfight
plant.
right back into the site. We saw this man almost with a flawless.
He's planning for their side.
It's the exact same map and Mo, but
Ooh,
Slasher's going to take it down.
called
Now
out by
it's on
a
Simp,
attach.
planted 1 versus 2.
Simp got the bomb down,
question,
but he's
does
in a
he have
1v2.
it? He does.
Yeah, it's like Slasher thought the angle was different. Like he was going to be able to get out of that, but
Time to make the
Uh-oh,
play.
he could get
All
the timing
pressure
here.
on him. He knows he has to check the
Ooh, attaches a door, but it's not enough. Simp already comes in on top of him.
what a round this could be from Simp. Checks bomb, nobody home. repositions. Now attach. One of the most clutch players of all time.
He's got to go.
Time
Let's
dwindling.
go now.
His Daddy is up as well. Just runs out.
He needs to stop doing that. He's got no Daddy no more.
And that's going to be the round win in the 1 versus 2.
Attach didn't even
Attach
go
to
for it.
save.
Is he going to find the
Attach
kill?
to not
That is the question.
save.
Ace in the round number 1.
I mean,
The hell do you think he was gonna do? Just go in there and die to the bomb?
Yeah.
And then the rest
Drop
follows.
his stats
One
so
of
he
the
can
greatest
fucking
to
fry
ever
out
do it,
later.
Just a sip of water. Calm and
He's
collect.
trying to
keep
drop
it
his
rolling.
yellow
And
here.
honestly, I mean,
I
talk about
understand
that
this play.
mid-round play, right? Him and Slasher know they're in a 2 versus 3.
I do
There's
understand
no Daddy
it.
up, and he's like, I'm going to just go for a play, right? I have
He
the
wants to
ball.
make sure
If
next
I
round
die
isn't
here,
as rough.
Sorry, Slasher, you're probably
Yeah, his next game will be easier.
Yeah.
There's no trade.
Yeah.
The bomb gets played, and he's out.
But the yellow skill
4-0, the ace for Simp to start it off.
this matchmaking hop as damage. Have you seen those videos?
Couldn't
Yeah.
find it before time.
That's ridiculous, dude.
No longer a factor.
My damage spin's consistent.
I know, this is another position you were talking about. They could be
There's
so
desync
difficult
and
to
lag
play
and all
this time.
that, so
Celium's
one
gonna get the
game
upper
could be
hand on
you'd be
that one-on-one
frying,
attack
and the
first
next
Cammy.
game
A BT
you
able to
might
take
be
down Vance,
10
big
milliseconds
4-on-2
higher,
edge
and
here
you're just
early.
not frying anymore because your
Afro
timing's
able
off
to
just
recoup
by
the
that
bomb.
split second, you know.
Just switching positions, jumping around. There's a double chow. There's
Yeah,
the
but we're on
double
land,
chow.
so that don't
Easy,
matter
quick
here.
though. With the trade, now it's a 1-on-3. You're gonna play
Easy
his
in a
line.
1v3.
That's close to not being a trade. He doesn't get that. Suddenly you're into a 2v2.
Oh, no?
Things could have gotten a little bit nuts, but you're able to recenter and take the fight
I
if you
heard
are
him.
Yes, sir.
busy. I got a little bit worried when I didn't see the second player drop right away.
Celium was off to the side.
What Cell
It
with
was
2 in the
2v1.
round.
Yeah,
I
fine,
went
finds the
down
opener.
exactly, but I imagine him and Cammy are going to be taking those
Looks
fights
like
pretty
Atlanta
frequently
Faze
up top.
will be
Yeah, I think
attacking.
that one was actually outside, right
Was it?
around, towards the field side. Yeah, Cammy got him round number 1. This time, Celium able to get, on the board with 2. It's just clinical out of Atlanta Faze.
This is my route. Afro's route. That's where I run.
I run the other side.
See where Deddy
Well, also depending on like situational.
starts to make an appearance here
But-
from Afro.
I like
If
to
I'm
go
running
up that
right,
B
I
alley
literally run
up
that
the
side.
side of this building
Here it is.
and go in that side.
Oh,
field.
yeah.
Veterans
In
over
soccer.
Very deep in the back. Don't worry
Yeah.
about those flanks.
I like that
Players with
soccer
the
field there.
SMGs.
But I run
BZs
that
are just
Vaz,
looking
man. I
things
mean,
down.
I'm
They're
pretty
waiting
accurate
for
with
this,
it. I
for
can still
someone
like
to
4-shot
overstep with
people
Deddy.
from like all the
Show
way
that
across,
confidence.
but
So you
it's
pop the Deddy,
crucial.
get really nothing out of it. Just trying to play for like the over-aggression like you're saying, but nothing happens with it.
Oh, they're gonna
Deddy
no
coming
rush
from
him.
Afro.
They're both going now. Simp and Abizi both with Deddy. Simp's going to get in. Is the nade going to connect? It does. There's that first blood. Is there a quick trade from Abizi?
Good
now I
for
want to
Vance.
know
I think there was
if
enough
he
damage there
threw
to
that
finish up with the nade,
nade
but I
to
guess he
kill the
hits
person
2
or
bullets
to
or
make
so.
sure the door
It's
flew
enough to
back
get the first
open.
blood.
Yes.
Because
Trying
you
to
know
get
they
Simp
shut
out
the
of
door
it. That's a
behind
big
him?
one. Cammy
Maybe he
once
was like,
again,
nope,
fight
that
up
door is
top, he's
not
able to
being
take.
shut.
Now it's going to be Cell.
I need to
1
see him.
versus 4. No time
Because
to
he had
really work
angle
with. Great
directly
round
to
here
the
from
bomb.
Rokkr.
Yeah, they dealt with Abizi on the bomb, so it's not like a clutch
Cell was a
opportunity
little
here. You still have
premium,
to
man.
plan it if you are Celium, which makes things that
He's
much harder.
firing.
10 seconds left. He's wall banging everything where they might be setting up. Might as well shoot my gun.
Celium.
Well,
Finally.
he's gonna find one. He's gonna find
Celium!
another. There's just no.
He's got to get the kill.
Planted. Maybe there's something.
That's why he's way in the back.
A little bit.
He had a few more seconds maybe to get that planted, and that might be one of the more ludicrous rounds we've ever seen.
To pull those kills for the
I
streak,
rarely call
the
things
streak
done before they're
is
done, but like
awesome.
there, it's like you saw 20 seconds on the clock, 1v4.
So those kills do count, even though they lost a round.
Case,
Celium might want to
he
try
makes
and
it
use those
something
for an
flashy.
advantage to get
My
that
man's
predator
pre-fired
missile up.
everything. Looking like Sim out there, dude.
Yeah, right.
Very good insight.
Hope you're enjoying the watch party, Sim.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Has Celium on a
Bottom
5
row
streak.
now for Cell.
Only 1 away from that cruise.
Because it might be one big thing. He's at least able to carry
That
that
was
over.
a nasty kill.
Sim now with the first blood. And they've been
It was
a team that's
not-
been
it was
terrific at
easy,
capitalizing
but it
on
was
those first
nasty.
bloods, one of the best in the league.
Kind of have a one-on-one on the field side. It's attached with Deddy, maybe trying to make a play. He's going to be ready for Cell's
planning.
position. Bomb going down. It is
Oh.
planted.
I'm already
With
ready
Simp
for
there
dinner
with the
tonight.
second in the round. He is
Jeez.
just so confident on this map.
I think
Why
we call
is
that
that
lunch.
chicken sticks in the
does
fridge?
get taken out, trying to play on that island, and the nade from Cell right after.
I'm already
so
having
they know
lunch.
Cammy's position. He's so weak with 2 HP, already on the
I drink
defuse,
lunch, I
and I
eat dinner.
don't think he's going to get there in time. Faze back on the board.
I think Cell
I
got
believe
the
that
cruise,
ties it
too,
up.
in the midst of that.
I want to say. I might be
Yeah.
wrong.
I think so.
But yeah, just
I
that.
believe
I'm not
so.
really good at keeping
That nade
count.
in his
but-
pocket, huh?
Yeah, right from the gunfight with attach, just right to it, right?
Yeah,
just
yeah.
right in the window.
Beef said he wants him for the Optic game.
All right.
6 in a row now for
He's
Cell.
playing Spider-Man right now, but I told him to let me know.
She said.
Beefy tits.
It's just a question of how does Rokkr want to play this. I mean, really, the key was in their defensive round win. Afro got that first blood, and then I think Bance was able to find that follow-up.
Celium literally uses that pistol only for this peak. Because he's rocking attack.
Something you see Cell do.
He ain't rocking a sniper.
Peekaboo.
I'm going down. Semi-quick hit.
Bomb to go down. 4 versus 4 retake.
Easy with
Abeezy finds that first blood. And well, when Abeezy's there, Sim down far behind with the
And if you would have let one more shot back into that door, you would have killed Sim.
Sim put the second one, but Celium comes around and trades out Sim.
2v2.
Cluster bleep all around the site.
Uh-oh.
20 seconds to go, though. 2 versus 2.
He's trying to stretch it to the mid so we can't see him.
Rokkr to make the play.
He's on the fuse. He's on it. He's up off it. Chammy. And attach, able to clutch
That
up.
was the feeling I was getting before this
round.
That was the feeling from Cannon. Let him warm up, and I think this series is really going to start popping up.
And attach plays that beautifully, and they knew they could get off the bomb. Sort of baited a fuse. It was a scary start, but they bounced back.
Golly.
Oh, that's
Golly, Celium. Gotta call your pants down on that one, buddy.
I don't know what he was doing. Should have had that pistol out.
Pulling his pants back up.
And it feels like FaZe had these chances to really push it out.
With his pants
Similar
down.
to map 1 early on, just like get like a 3-round lead.
Should have pulled it out that pistol.
But Rokkr, they keep hanging around. Now a chance to tie this up.
Yeah, and the question is, what do you do on a
looks like a full A push,
right? Because they just have not found much success here.
Rokkr attacking.
The first bloods. There's the
FaZe
info.
gets
Just
the
a stun from
info,
Abeezy. Now look
so
at this.
they understand.
Sim's his way up
Push.
with the Deddy play.
Sim gets the back door.
That's my push right there. That's the push I like to do.
That shot easy. You know, when you take shots through players, you don't finish either. You start to panic a little bit.
You're in between both.
See, while you're fucking around doing that shit, I'm an A-bomb looking for these assholes that you already killed.
Choke, boys, but yeah, no, just keep it calm. And center when he needed to. They'll be in the 3v2, so you go 2 for 1 if you're set the boys up. Now can they close out the round? They're doing just that. Slasher, the first flank on through. He will drop.
Nice play.
FaZe just trying to keep this 2-round separation.
Up by 2
Slasher always looking good in the flat.
One play. All that is a Abeezy throwing a stun.
Always rep dudes in hats.
Gets that info and Sim's like, okay, you stunned him.
I got me an optic flat bill.
I don't see anything out here. I'm gonna just open this
flat
door
bill.
up, see what happens.
Yeah, just like the pillar
I
makes
ain't
it a
wearing
little bit
today,
awkward. The
but
doorway they can get through.
I
but
need me an
I
optic
might
flat
put
bill.
it on.
I mean, I was wondering if he was
for
gonna
sure.
get one.
I got it for
honestly.
Christmas,
I
man.
a couple of shots, yeah.
The roommate is a badass.
Just we've all been there. That's so frustrating.
I think I've worn it probably 5 times. I don't really wear it too much.
9 and 3 from Sim. Sitting at triple positive.
I'd like to break it in to where it's a
Sort of
normal
the default
hat.
for FaZe, right? Just making
but
sure nothing on the outer parts
it's
of the
optic
map.
merch, and it's the
Slash
only
and
optic merch
sell,
I
and they're
have.
just relying on Abeezy
So I
and
don't
Sim
want to like
to find an opening into
wear
the A
it
site.
that out.
Maybe this time trying to work up top. You have Afro and Attach just kind of waiting there.
Here's a straight.
Here comes the
one.
Celium
Gonna come
missile.
play.
Choose it for the info.
Silly missiles.
Jammy, maybe.
Oh,
Bance
correct.
goes able to dodge it.
Not able to connect.
But at least he didn't kill 2 of his teammates like Mac
No
did.
Afro's in there. Okay, so they do. But it's a stun on both sides, but it's
I
Abeezy with the first blood.
Rest in peace.
They've been doing that for quite some time. Yeah. Little bait and switch there from Sim.
But like accuracy, why didn't you throw out a trophy system?
Now watch Slasher. He pops
Well,
Deddy
motherfucker, it don't work for
on the outer
team
part of the map, and
Preds.
maybe trying to work something to get to this
And
player
then
right
he's
here.
like, wait, Pred,
Just
that's
baiting
it.
for this. That's gonna be the
Whoa!
play call.
Oh!
He
Alright.
almost reads
Opening
it.
it up.
Instead,
The
it's Slasher who
open
wins
now.
it, and now it's all on camera.
Slasher with the drop shot of the century.
5th round on the board for FaZe.
Bro, I've been drop shotting so mean lately.
Yeah, they're laughing
Yeah,
it
me
up.
too.
They're having
I
fun.
don't know why. Like my instincts go to it
And this is
sometimes
just
now
another
in this
situation
game.
You wanna deal
And
with.
I've
With
never
those
drop
vetoes,
shotted
it's
it,
like, do
not
you
once
play
ever
MSC where
before
you've
this
seen
game.
success? Do you not? Because they're
Nobody
undefeated on it.
told
It's
me
sort
how
of
to do it.
Abeezy's
Nobody
playground.
told
They've
me
just
that
been
that's the
unreal.
way.
Mhm.
I just
Well, I
started
mean,
doing
you're
it.
seeing what they're doing to
My
teams
brain
on
said,
this
this
map
is
now.
how you win.
Well, I mean, it feels like the first time in a long time that they're kind of back to their BS and search, right? Like, I know there's been moments, but
All right, we're going in.
looking terrifying
Faze
to
is to
battle against now,
defend.
that is for
Minnesota
sure.
to attack.
Just look at this aggression. They just took
Oh,
so
here
much
comes
of
on
the
the
map
right.
away from Rokkr. Simp and Abizi, they're going. They're trying to end this game right here. Abizi after the trade, not able to
Didn't
win
really
the
go as
second.
planned.
Nice win from Afro.
Yeah, if he gets both
That was
there,
a Simp
works
and
out.
a
Nice
BZ
time.
play right there
Nice
where they
numbers.
double pinch. That was
You're
a that's a
They got
me
shut
and
down.
you piano play.
Bomb going down
Oh,
now.
you
He'll
could
try
do
to hold on
piano,
to the third
baby.
round and slowly mount
You
his
could do
comeback.
billiards.
But
Yeah.
Slayer just clean shots there as
Dude,
he gets
tonight, if
out.
you want to
Gets the
shoot some
Daddy
stuff, you
reset.
can start working on
That
peekaboo
gets the
stuff.
Daddy reset in the 2
Work,
versus
and
2.
by working, I mean just wrecking
Slasher
people.
used it
as
last round,
fast
so
as we
you're
can.
probably relying on
No,
Cell here to
probably
make the
not.
play.
That's not as fun.
He's sneaky.
Oh, he found him.
Woo! Has to reload. Consider
Oh,
it. He
what?
finds him.
Finally
You
paid
absolute
out.
dork.
You absolute dork, he said.
One more player to go.
He called him
On
a dork.
Afro, able to fight through.
Oh, Afro!
Oh, thanks for that.
With the ace in the
For
round,
no
with
save.
the Vaznev
We're
popping
still
off.
on the board, baby.
Wow.
Let's go.
He said, "I don't. You can shoot me through a wall. I'll just
The
shoot you
play
regular,
there
bro."
from Afro.
Yeah, whoever taught
It's a
Capsule
close
how to
gunfight.
play,
He is
give that man
tagged
some
up,
match.
but wins it.
Well, what do we learn from Cell here? Just shoot through everything.
Just
You might
shoot
as
through
well.
everything.
Just shoot through it all.
And Cell even tried the drop shot. Got wrecked.
He's got the angles, man. You gotta respect it.
He does.
Son's a fucking tennis
Or
tube,
not.
baby. You can't. You can't.
Or just pisses you off.
To keep Rokkr in it.
Still one more round needed for Faze, but Afro, that type of
If he
moment,
just
that's
shot
the
through that door
catalyst
right
to
then.
bring you back in this search and destroy.
Ooh,
Someone's
what a
connect.
good kill.
They check the corner, they'll check, but Afro is
He was
ready,
ready
waiting
for
down
Simp
number
right
5
behind
in a
him.
row.
You see that?
Oh, he's had a trophy as well, so that next
He's
stun.
ready for that second.
Not gonna help him out. Has the first blood. Backs on down. Where's Cell? He's gonna start shooting through the wall.
Here
Here he
comes
comes.
Celium.
He's like, I
Celium's
got
gonna
this,
come
guys.
blast
I got
everybody.
Yep,
who
look,
walks
he
in.
did it again.
Some extra
We need to reinforce this wall. Buy some more supplies, please. He's still looking for it. But Afro repositions. You
pulling
cannot
out his
take me
tricks,
down. This
bro.
is my room.
It's a kangaroo!
Ah,
In the
kangaroo!
form of Celium.
Oh shit!
But Afro does
Afro's
that.
insane.
Nope,
7.
Afro-
Cruz earned Slasher.
He's going
Last
for
time.
back-to-back aces. Does he get that? Does he get that? I don't know who got the final
No, I
kill,
think
but that could be
Attach got it.
8
He
in a
was
row
inside.
for Afro.
We'll see here.
Nah,
It's
I don't know.
Attach.
Yeah, it was
Attach, you
Attach.
thief.
He's looking for back-to-back aces. I don't know how many times we've seen that.
Dude.
Dude, if I
Here
got
we
two
go,
back-to-back
now
aces
pressure on,
anywhere,
like
I'd
Faze just
be
utterly
hyped.
in control.
They could
You
be
blink
pubs.
your
I don't even
eyes and
care.
Afro happens. 5-4.
Afro is
Taking over. I mean,
frying.
he's on 7th Street. He was 3-7 to this point, and then was like, "Nah, we're not going out like this."
Cell will
This
not wall
may,
pay me.
may
I
not be
promise
the
you.
last
It's my
round
life
of
mission.
SMD here on LSC.
The last 2 rounds
Looks like
could have been the
Rokkr
last
is-
round.
Rokkr to
Hello.
attack.
It's gonna
Yeah,
call him
right
Cruz. He's got to use it right away. At least that's what he's thinking about, right?
Comes
Oh, I thought he
the
was thinking
biggest
we
of
were
all
going for
butt
Cell.
plugs.
No, but he's gonna use a Cruz, yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes
Comes
more
the
sense.
A lot of
plug.
explanation.
Here comes the plug.
You gonna find anything?
Nope, not gonna happen. Cruz used from either side. Some information maybe, but no pick in the form of the streak.
What an angle by Cammy.
Maybe we have that one-on-one. Sim's able to find the
Oh.
first blood, though. He was sneaking inside
Oh,
the
but
entire
Abizi.
time, and then there's Abizi.
Damn,
Afro's
dropping
gonna
the
have
ball
to
on
go
man.
big
Afro's still
again.
alive.
You're not
Bomb's
wrong.
going down for Rokkr though.
Don't count him out yet. Can Bance get it
Afro-
one? Afro's good for 3 or 4.
Oh,
No,
Simp
he's
got
not.
Afro
He's
though.
gone. Afro
Bance
just gets
now,
rinsed.
left
Simp
in the
able to take
1v3.
him out. Bance now. For the ace and the 1v3.
They are defusing.
Good
He's
old-
defusing.
Good old trophy player. Gotta hike it across. Not gonna get there in time to defuse these through. And
Faze to take game one.
will tie us up, and we're
Game
seeing
2.
a map 4. Let's go, crowd. We got a map 4.
Oh yeah,
I'm
game
excited
2.
about
It's
that.
first game. My bad.
Unbelievable.
I don't even know
I
why
mean, that was a
game one
fun
that
search,
far.
though. Just, I mean, some absolutely.
He just
insane
says
stuff.
things sometimes,
Cells
guys.
bangs
It's
to
okay.
The 2 hits you were seeing out of Abizi and Simp and aggression they were playing with.
Tied up,
Afro's
1-1.
Miraculous plays. That was truly something special. That was a whole hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah, Simp with 11 in the round, or in the map. Cell with 10. Yeah,
As we
Afro
take a
with
look
10,
at the
as you were
final
saying.
scoreboard here. Afro 10 and 8. Simp 11 and 5. Celium 10 and 4. Abizi 7 and 5.
6 of them, 6 to 4. So they had
Not sure the kills goes heavy on the Atlanta Faze side. Simp with 9, Celium with 8. But on the opposite side for Rokkr, we have Afro with 8. Those are the only 3 that are showing up. 7 for Afro with the highest streak.
Yeah, he was on a tear there for a minute.
On Faze's side as well.
Trying to get a comeback going, but not quite able to get Rokkr back in that search and destroy. We're going to at least a map 4 here, depending on how El Asilo control goes. Control's anyone's game.
Right from the CDO.
Like in the midst of their sort of dominance, I mean, it came down to a couple things. It was really like, I mean, Hardpoint was okay. It was just search was lights out, control was lights out.
Well, it's really control. Just look at your major winners the last couple of years. Circle map number 3. It has been the key.
It absolutely has been the key. Coming up next, don't go anywhere. It absolutely
125,000 viewers already, and Optic ain't even playing yet.
Map 3 up next after the break.
All right, all right.
I wonder what Scum said now.
Now, you know, Kat, the reason why I know that I don't have that USB stick, I had to open my case with an Allen wrench, and I searched everywhere in my desk for that Allen wrench. My desk is clean.
And you couldn't even find that one?
Fuck
Watch,
no, bro.
He's going to be right next to the Allen wrench.
I have 2 screwdrivers together in it. Nah, bro, there's nothing in my desk now except for 2 laptops, some goggles, and some hats. And a bunch of wires.
What goggles for, bro? You have.
What do I have goggles for? Because they're godly? Look at these goggles.
I'm not looking anyway.
Oh, yes.
I couldn't see even if I wanted to right now.
I got 2 sets of goggles for whenever I want to be weird on stream.
You better buy 2 USB sticks, one to pay me back and one for yourself.
I told you, bro. I ain't got it. I'm pretty sure I remember the day I gave it back because you came here. We were trying to reformat my computer. I brought you here.
Yep. No, that was a different thumbstick. That had the Windows on it. I have 1 thumbstick that has all my programs, which I no longer have. Then I have 2 thumbsticks, one with Windows, one with Linux. So I have 3
And when you were here, you were like,
2
oh, that's
right
mine. And I said, take it. Because I was like, you're right. That was yours.
Probably had porn on it.
It might have. I don't know. I didn't use it very much. Because
it's probably my porn. I'm like, gross.
Because I remember you saying something like, oh, that's mine. Yeah. And I was like, oh, yeah, that is yours.
That tends to happen at people's houses.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, that is yours. Take it. And after that, I hadn't seen it since. And like I said, I cleaned up everything in here. I have all my wires together now to re-put my computer back together now if I get it fixed. I'm sure I will. I just need a new hard drive. I'm pretty sure I have 2 different hard drives in this thing, though. A C and a D drive.
Yeah, but if you have a D, you'd have to put Windows on it because you have it set as a slave.
I see.
Yep. So either way.
I couldn't find the second one. I found the main one, though. I think. So.
No, it's really funny.
What?
I could set you up a thumb drive that would run Windows off of the thumb drive, but I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
You already owe me a thumb drive?
I don't owe you a thumb drive, bro. Swear
it's like
to God.
$60, bro, you asshole.
They are not $60. You can get thumb drives now for like 20
for free.
If they're even, you can buy decently big ones now for less than that.
Got a decently big one. That's what they used to call me back in college.
Speak of generous endowment.
Decently.
Decently endowed?
Don't gas me, bro. It ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it.
We'll stick with decent. here on Championship Sunday. Can't wait for the Optic game.
Optic game gonna be crazy. And then hopefully they win, and then they play the loser of this game.
Go.
And then the finals will be the winner of both these games.
I think I might take a dab for the Optic game. We'll see how stupid I get after that. I'm not smoking until then, though.
All right.
Just in case. It gets me too stupid.
All right, let's get back into this. I had to cut out the music. Bro, all my last like 6 videos though have been
bro, yeah, it's had music,
the world's first all-electric
and it's
super
weird
truck.
because it sounds like Facebook or fucking
Upgrade
YouTube
your
free
game
music.
with a scuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, how is this
Controller of the
copyrighted by
Call of
who?
Duty League.
By who? Who made this music?
The weekend
But
is
if there's
all
no
about the trolls.
copyrights, that's when I
Everybody
can make the
battling
shorts and
for a
shit off
chance
of them,
to
you know?
take this home for a
Fucking
major
they got
two.
security for the
It's been a
venue to
celebration
come
of
in early
festivity
to
here
start
in
making
Boston,
beats in the
but the
back
blood is boiling
while
today.
people are warming
Look
up
at that
against
trophy. It's a
bots.
beautiful. Oh, it really
Just over there with
is.
Fruity
It's
Loops,
awesome. And that's
making YouTube free
But
beats.
now, I mean, that was a really, really fun search and destroy. Just had.
That's a badass venue though.
Listen,
You called someone a dork, Maven.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Search is. I mean, it's always been a great mode, but you know,
They
you have some that
did
are sort of
call selling
one-sided,
him a dork.
or even if it goes like around 11, like none of the rounds are really crazy. That just had like
It's
its
not a
moments,
safe
right?
space
Like,
here
that's
for
just a good time
anymore.
Nope.
for search. But now to
Not
control,
a safe space.
All right, guys,
I mean,
this
you
is
said it
my
for
favorite
years.
control
Like,
map,
it is just
believe it or
for
not.
you when
I
you've circled-
do not
if
like
someone's winning a
LSU for
tournament, you
any
better
other
be
game
solid
type.
at control. It's weird
Absolutely.
because it's like
I'd rather play
I would just say
Hydra.
that,
If you look at
Ever
the
since
stats,
we
it's
felt
simple.
that
Either
spawn trap
undefeated,
last
maybe
night,
one loss,
Nev
the
and I.
team that wins
But
the major, but you see
this
right
is
there
my
on this
favorite
map,
control map.
7-0 is Minnesota
Yeah, I like it.
Rokkr. They're one of the
I always
best
seem to hold
control
you
teams.
all by myself.
It gets crazy too.
And it's all about
It
their
gets
defense.
nuts.
Play two
Nasty.
searches, 2 hard points. You know, like the veto
Especially when,
process.
like, if
One's your
somebody
pick,
has
one's the other
streaks
team pick
coming in,
control. It's like
holy
Yeah.
you
crap,
better be good
on
in
that
several
outside
controls. Like,
diesel.
right? You don't have as much of
Yeah,
a
this is
choice or
definitely
wiggle
a
room
fun
when it
game
comes to
type
that.
on a fun map.
But in we go.
Yeah, it looks like an A push.
It's been all defense for Minnesota Rokkr. What, 87% win rate? With 7-0, I mean, that is just ridiculous.
How's his
when you
Syndra
think about
getting
it.
caught
He's
now? That's
been
weird.
clutch on this map. He has like a 1.2 KD right around there. So look out for KD, maybe step it up. If you didn't like his stat line from map number 1.
Get that microphone
That was
away.
nice teamwork though. That was a nice stun off spawn from somebody just to funnel Vance
Oh, we're
back in the
fine.
slasher so he could get the pick.
Oh.
But you're still looking for that opening on the point.
FaZe looks like they got a 2-stack on B.
Lives, but now look at
Or
our
at least
stop
2 people
clock.
over
We're
here.
now
Well,
55 seconds
they
left.
did.
That doesn't last long because
Well,
Vance
it's
able
ten
to
right
see
now.
through with the pick.
Sim to hop
Afro's
on.
all the way behind
Just
right now
fuck
with that
off.
Deddy
Check
box. He might
low mid.
have a free kill, then pick up attack. That's what's going to happen. Simp now trying to stay alive.
Sim finds his skill.
But they all have to worry about
Happens
Afro
to get
behind
taken
him.
down by Cammy
And
for
then
the
Cammy
trigger.
off his spawn, able
Now
to find
Cammy
that
himself
first, just trying to
and the
finesse
battle.
play his life. And Afro
Cammy!
continues on the other side.
What a good
That
jump
duo
shot,
shutting
man.
it down.
I
Hey,
tried to
Cammy's
land
little
those.
bunny hop there.
They're hard.
Puts him
They're actually
to
difficult.
bed. You
When
just
someone's
stop
already
the clock if
pre-aimed
you
on
can.
you,
Slasher's trying to do just that.
I
but
think it's half-ass
Attack just
luck,
set up at
to be honest.
Dylan
You gotta
Towers.
be, like, jumping over the
And he's
bullets
hitting
or
the
something,
beams
you know?
across. There's been no opening.
They catch
You
an
move the
ankle
live
and you're
advantage up to
fucking
5 now.
inflicted.
A nice win from Bance to clear them off the point. Now spawning on the
Inflicted.
other side, you win one in
All
mid
of
if
it.
you were Cell. You're able to get up to the point, but this is probably the moment where you've really got a shot here.
FaZe maybe got a little bit of
Yeah,
control
I
on
think really
B,
good defensive teams on this map. Really what it's about, it's that transition, right?
but a
From
good
A to
nade
B,
gets
B to
Simp off
A.
the point.
Because after you get 3 or 4 dead, you're spawning the opponents.
What defense
near
really
that
wants to
point.
do
So
on this
that's where they're
control,
gonna go. But
on
you can
any
just
control,
see
is
how
have the
flawless
attacking side
Rokkr are
spawning
playing
apart
on
from
those
each other.
transitions. They are giving
Kill
FaZe
one,
no
one spawning.
numbers.
Kill one,
They
one
don't even have a
spawning.
tick
Keep them
through
spawning
round number
separate.
1, and you can
I
see
wanna
why
take
this
the
is their
round.
best control.
I mean, that was unreal. I
Rokkr.
mean, you set around like that where you
7-0 on control on
a
this
map
map.
where their
I don't know
defense
why
or their
FaZe would
defensive
square
duo
up
has
with
been
them
so
on this
good.
map, but hey.
You set yourself in a pretty good position to get a defense if this were to go
Well,
to round 5. I mean,
we'll see.
that is just
Oh, it was
clinical.
Rokkr to take it. It was showing Atlanta Faze. I think their graphics are fucked up
Just
today
those
again.
transition periods. I mean, that's when things can get
We
messy
saw
for
Boston
defenses.
on main stage
Didn't
earlier.
happen there at all.
So
Well,
like,
it is the
what?
Boston major.
I mean,
They
it's
have
a team
Boston
thing,
like up
obviously, but
before
the decision-making
everything.
and the speed at which it
Oh, yeah,
happens,
that's
right? Like,
true.
it's got
Oh,
Sort of
okay.
how you want to retake it, right? You sort of set ground rules. This is
So,
where we want to
Rokkr
go.
to
This is
attack.
what we want to control. Do we have nades, stuns?
Rokkr
Sort of what's
happened to
that
get
play
the
call?
first
But that's just
defensive
all
win
down
on
to
him.
practice.
Yeah, I think that's just a sign
Rocker's
of
already
good
on A
teamwork
side.
and comms, though. Like, when you're able to deal with those types of situations so well.
And FaZe did not get a single tick. I think they got one tick on B maybe. So
They may have gotten one.
I think Rokkr's gonna have to get a tick here to keep
I know
defense.
Atlanta really didn't get shit. There may have been one, definitely not two. So we got to keep in mind that it's one tick versus whatever happens here for the final defensive round if it goes to round 5.
Afro up to 8-5 continues his.
Which is what we did never for.
Slasher
Never
down in this position.
And I do
Attach
rotation.
is going to take him down. It's attached towers, as you said.
Yeah, no, when he gets locked up there, he has been difficult to
But
deal with.
Rokkr have a little bit of a stack on A here.
Trying to look over him. First bit of progress is done. So you've already found more success here on offense.
They're already, so they didn't even get a tick.
What more are you able to do?
So they've already got 1v0, almost 2v0.
It looks like they will be taking it.
Yep.
Cellium looks the other way.
Ooh, A is contested.
Cellium is trying to finagle himself.
Still tucked away with the contest, and he's going to get gunned. So you clear this for now. You get just under 40 seconds.
10 and 4 for Cellium. Insane.
But where do you go if you're Rokkr now?
Yeah, with how messy that was though, with Bance
They
staying
kept him off A though. But now it looks like Rokkr's attacking B.
Rotating over to B, already taken
I
down.
gotta go through this second ad
If you
again.
are Minnesota
Thanks,
Rokkr, but the ARs, they're gonna find
I'm
three.
not
Afro trying to
inclusive
do his
of
best
you.
to stay alive.
Right.
This is why we bring CDL from Twitch straight to you.
Plus staying alive would be massive, but you think the hit's going to come back to A because they only need one bit of progress, and that's going to be the push. So Afro's able to transition all the way across.
Literally why we
Unfortunately,
started this, guys.
up over his head with the hip fire, able to take the kill. They're
So
finding
you
the
don't
rest
have
of
to
them.
put up
15
with this
seconds
shit.
left to go. It might be a nice defensive hold from FaZe, but we're
I
not
don't
done
give a
yet.
shit about Google Chrome.
They still have 2 ticks at A. They can try to
10 seconds to
extend
try
this
to get the
with
tick
3
at
life
A.
advantage, so nothing crazy. And we've seen it on
So
LSU.
clock
though.
is
I mean, we see it all
paused.
the time in control. Just 1, 3, 4
Rokkr.
for that offensive team.
They got the tick at A, giving him an
They
extra
can
minute.
The round, so they're gonna get that.
Rokkr
they're gonna have that minute
trying to hold
extension,
down
and now you have
A.
a couple of kills going your way as Rokkr's starting to get pushed up.
Yeah, because if you're BZ, you
the
know, you
way
kind of
over
look
the
like he was thinking, I'm popping
Down
down here,
and
making a
making
play here.
a,
I'm shutting this down, but he gets caught. You
over
lose
the
another
top.
player. Rise the
He wants
transition
just to
period's
get those
about to
far
happen.
spawns kind of picked off before his
Now, what can you do
subby,
behind it? You said number 8 on the
duo
map. Cellium's
subbies
really
come
worried
in
about maybe
to
somebody pushing the
grab the
entire way
hill.
through. Not going to be the case right now, so
Attached
you're going to have
in the
numbers,
back.
at least in the
He has
push
no
through mid.
idea who's around him.
If you're Rokkr currently, now trophy out to the point, not able to snap
Oh,
back
with
in
the big
time.
bubble.
Two big kills.
Once again.
Yeah, Cell was able to spot
And
Cell,
Cellium
trying to find a couple
of kills
keeping
off his
FaZe
spawn.
having a solid hold on this B site at the moment. Only 30 seconds left for Rokkr to get in here, but they've already done more than FaZe did on their first
Yeah, I mean, you
attacking
just see the
round.
tip of the
So.
helmet. That's really it.
Yeah, I
So
don't
now
think they're
20
going to
seconds
try
left.
and do
You at
much
least have the 3
more
tick
since they
advantage,
did
you know,
to get
moving
that
forward.
tick advantage.
FaZe do
They're
win
going to
this
kind
round,
of
but
just
one more push.
sit back
Attach.
a little bit, maybe get some
start it
kills.
off
They
as
really
Afro.
don't want to lose lives.
And Attach gonna find 3. There's only one player left. It's in. That's gonna be.
Ooh, actually,
Here's that moment.
that's some
Trophy
stack.
for
That's some
KD as
stackage
well.
right there.
The nades. Stack it here.
This could be trouble.
Trophy is gone, so the rest of the nades can hit.
Here we go. It's moving quickly.
Wait,
Yeah,
they all
but
just got off.
four
Oh, it was a
kills
cruise come. Cruise
on
came down.
Missiles
For
flying
Minnesota
in.
Rokkr.
Slasher finding the kills. Attach
Oh,
trying
they
to
got
dance.
3 of them, but they
He
did
will
get a
drop.
4th
Cammy
tick.
gonna be the last one. Hey, he is nowhere close, so that'll close out the round. But you almost had that wild moment where you're able
They
to.
should have stayed on the
We were
point.
looking at-
I mean, we saw that multiple times yesterday with like.
I
optic
mean,
flips
yeah, if he
and
hits you
last
with the
second
cruise
captures,
missile,
but,
he hits
I
you
mean,
with the cruise
based
missile,
on
but
my
they
defense
all
right now,
4 of
pretty
them
good.
like
We don't
split
have
off the
offensive
point,
Rokkr.
Well, you already had
and then
the
they all
kills
tried to
coming
come
up
back,
if
and
you
that's
are
when they
them,
got
right?
picked
I-
off.
True, just forcing that out. Yeah.
If that doesn't come out, I don't know. Maybe they do win that
Also,
round. They sort of have
when
to
a cruise
scramble. You
comes
saw it
in,
happen.
even if you know it's not going to
So,
hit
a
you,
big
you
piece
want
of
to
utility
relocate
for
because
FaZe
that
calling.
information is vital for your team
I mean, a couple
who's
times
watching the
last week,
cruise.
Sims multi-kills were what kept
So
us
you
in
do
it.
want to
Like,
set up
there were a couple
somewhere
times where
else.
They lost a few players. He
Even
was
if
able to
it's
get
just,
2 in a quick,
I mean,
quick period.
I've done it myself. 5
Otherwise,
feet to
Rokkr,
go
I mean, I
left.
feel like you had a lot of chances to capitalize. It was real close to getting done. Rokkr had been sensational
Right.
thus far in the map 3. Now, can they be lights out on defense again, or maybe what adjustments do you make if you're
But FaZe needs to do something on offense here, or else they don't have any chance of getting defense
I think
round
it's just
5.
making it a little bit more messy for
What are you
Rokkr.
reading? Like,
Just finding a couple of more kills, and I think one
Something
of the
like that.
keys there is usually a BZ, right? When he's winning those close range engagements, when he's getting
But it looks like
inside,
Cellium at
defense is trying
solid
to
state.
rotate
easy
over
cap
to
A
the
there
G-Man, but already
for
much
FaZe.
better here, 8 points
He
secure.
needed to get at least 2 more ticks on B to tie it up.
A little bit off, like something out of sync at least early, and we'll see if he can make those
3 to
adjustments. But
secure.
yeah, this is a much better
Funding.
start for the
3
FaZe
would seal
side,
it.
but locking him in once again
With
like a
attacking
vice.
A.
It'll be Rokkr. to slow them down. The onslaught towards B.
Because you got to remember, Minnesota's going to have another attacking round, so then they would have to hold that attacking
That's what I'm
round.
saying for the time being.
These are those gunfights. There we go. BZ able to win that.
BZ only 7 and 16. Slow start.
There's some more info. There's only
start,
Afro
that's
over there.
double
Afro's
negative
actually able to
plus
take
some.
down 2. So big plays from him. Now if you are a BZ, if you are Slasher,
This game could only be about halfway through.
50-yard line, not give up too much map control.
This map.
Attached with a 2.0
Another
as
one of
well.
those fights. Just snap-a-doodle-doo around the edge.
Snap-a-doodle-doo, is that what he said?
The tail end of that tucked away is going to be Cammy though, towards the B point and on
We
the
all
flank.
love
The
Maven.
backside of it is
This
attached,
is
so they're just
weird
delaying this
things
more and
that we
more.
all
But
love.
BZ starting
And
to
we love
shred
Don't
from
forget,
6 and 15.
love.
There's something I have to tell you about Maven, but I can't say it on recording. I'll have to tell you later.
Can he find anything
Oh,
else?
yeah.
Trying to work in tandem now with Slasher, but yet to find an opening really on to this B.
It's
Ooh,
stupid.
what a big kill that
It's not true at all, but
That's Afro with
it's
a-
funny though. I
Oh,
heard
you
it.
need to say it,
And
man.
honestly, big props to Attach.
No.
He's 14 and 6. He was the one player up top. He was
I'd
the
rather
player
not.
on that flank. He finds that
You'll
kill. And
realize
you saw
why.
what happened right before B.
I don't
You had
care,
all
then.
4 players from Faze sort of, what do we want to do here? How
Let
do
me
we
tell
wanna
you
get
this
onto the
thing
point?
that isn't
They just
real.
couldn't make a decision.
Someone on Reddit said, I realized that Maven's on
He's
coke
16 and 6 now.
during
He has the
CDL
cruise as
matches.
well.
Yeah, I feel like he really has a feel for the flow of the
Oh,
map currently.
jeez. Get him out of here.
Yeah, I was like,
Maven's
whatever.
How
good.
much more you got to throw at this? We
Yeah.
not back that many lives, but time.
He's why.
They just can't find him. They
Yeah,
just
that's what I
cannot
said. It's like,
find
it's
him.
not
He's
true.
wasting so much time.
No, you can
This
tell
time, no
that.
sell.
That's just some
They're gonna
fucking
take him down.
monster trying to Reddit pop off or
Afro.
clout.
Right.
Puts him right back to spawn. Bance involved as well. Is anybody really going to get there? It's a BZ with a chance to do so.
Ooh.
We'll close it
Looks
out
like
once
Rokkr
again.
takes
The defense
round
strong,
4.
and this time you see a little bit
Round
different from
2.
Rokkr. You know,
We'll move
they
it
give up
to
the
round
first
4.
point pretty early on. It's a long defensive stand they've got to do, and they never
So
really
now-
put a whole lot of pressure around the objective.
Okay.
Right? Never really got into
It
a
was
lot
one
of those
push.
3-4 down scenarios.
Yeah, it was that one push where, but Attach was behind them, right? And we saw from a BZ's point of
Ooh,
view,
Rokkr to
he was
attack.
in an initial gunfight with them.
Rokkr needs, I think,
Right.
just one single
His
tick
teammates
to
off
get
spawn,
to
pick that up,
solidify
they just never
defense.
Secure
find him.
defense.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's just big props to him because that
I
pinch comes in,
definitely
that
see
shuts
that
down their
happening.
push at B.
Yeah, that was really.
If they don't get no ticks, they're tied, and I don't know what's gonna happen then.
Did I just hear a baseball? Unsolicited?
Maybe.
Carry
Goes
on.
out, and they're flying right up the gut.
I guess you can't. You don't have to call baseball if the only other person in the party
BC
ain't
with another
smoking it.
ludicrous challenge
Right.
on the edge.
Carry
as
on.
They're calling Deddy. Bance's hip fire. Thankfully for him, it is going to hit.
Beef really takes
I
hold
always
on
feel
those
like that
baseballs,
happens. Like,
man.
whether
He
you're
gets on to
throwing a
me
stun
when
or
he
we're
hears me
calling
coughing.
Deddy,
He's
like,
like,
I
I
don't
didn't
know.
call
I don't know what
baseball.
it
He's
is
like,
with
you
the hip fire,
said
but
it.
it's like
You
100%
said
accurate.
I
it.
swear to God.
I'm
I
like,
haven't
alright,
think I
you're
swear
right. I
anymore.
did
Something
say
going on for a
it.
while, dude. Like,
That's
you
right.
use any sort of tactical like,
Wait,
hip fire
you
is
don't
hit
have to call
analogy
it every
across the map.
time.
Like, what the hell's going on
Motherfucker,
here?
I smoke a
There's
lot.
something to it, Jeff.
I'm not gonna call baseball every time I hit that
Becomes
thing.
Four dead
All right.
for Atlanta
I've
Faze.
done that before.
They're
just
finally
see how
getting
this point
a
starts
little bit of
with
hold on A. I think they should solidify defense here for the
Yeah,
last
they
round.
definitely have it.
Sims working around.
your
Maybe
math is
waiting on
correct,
him.
then
There we
they
go.
have
He's
it
gonna
by
find the first
one
one. Now the
and
rest
take
of the collapse
extra.
is coming in.
And they're going to soar through, and similar to the
Looks
first
like it
time,
will
they were
be
able to
capped.
stop this
Oh,
right
no,
before it
stop
finished
it.
on the third
Faze did stop at the last
part.
second.
But some good work done there from Rokkr. Now we go to the other side
Dude,
of
that
BZ
hard
already
point
ready and
yesterday,
waiting as he's looming
not
for the
hard
first
point, the
push.
control.
Nice
It
shots
was
into the
in
window. Goes
Greenberg
Cammy,
Hotel.
able to stay up.
I can't remember the teams,
And that'll be
but
2
holy
down.
shit.
But still taking their time trying
I
to
wanna
layer them
say
out. Look at
there's
number 8 starting to lurk in behind. That's going to be
Breezy?
Celium.
No,
Similar to maybe what we saw Attach do, but it gets
I don't
picked up.
remember. I
Afro
don't
able
want to
find
say
the
it because
kill.
I don't want to sound like
A
a
nice
fool.
pitch up there from Afro, trying to get
Might have
done
been one of
with
the
A.
Ultra games.
They will.
Ultra.
They already have
Yeah,
someone
there's
on
Ultra
B to at least
versus
pause the
Breeze.
time for now. Vance, though, with the help of
Am I
Attach,
right on
going
that?
to take down a BZ.
No,
Kitty
their
to
second
all
game
by
was
his
Thieves.
lonesome, trying to just buy time.
Yeah, it was a
So now after
Thieves.
Vance and Attach,
Yeah,
just kind of
Thieves
holding this
took
position,
it
trying
by
to find
like
a
a
kill or two.
millisecond.
That's exactly what's happening.
They broke that hill in
Sending
kitchen,
it forward.
or not kitchen, but
That's the
Giant.
one
Opening again on the other
I
side will be
didn't
Sim.
watch.
Back on the whole way up to pick this up like we saw
Oh,
last time. Will be
bro.
Cell. This time
I
it's
can't
Attach who
believe
wins it and
it.
Cell
And it
once
broke
again.
their spirits.
Just worried about that deep push
Ultra
through,
spirits
able
were
to get the
broken
read and
after
win the
that.
fight.
There was no coming back.
It's been his
Faze.
job, and he's been up to
Big
the task
hold
thus
right
far.
here, unless Rokkr can do
And now
something
look how
crazy.
pushed up you are. You are
Look
Faze.
how
You've
pushed
gone
up they are.
aggressive on the other side of it. You gotta
Yeah.
win these
Wait.
team fights.
Come through.
They got got two.
To get to it. Simp is still going to be alive, down to 4 HP.
Simp's still on their side, though.
Celium is trucked back to get eyes over the objective. Rokkr trying to pounce on it.
There you had Cammy kind of fight. He's trying to find Simp. There we go. Just finding those lurking
Bust in
players.
the door, but come in. Love it. I love it. That's a
30
catalyst
seconds
move.
left. Only a 3 life advantage. But as you said, with that round number 1, they should have defense secured. So,
Oh, yeah. I mean,
will it go there, though? Can they clutch it here?
certainly have a shot to. Clock will stop with 22 seconds. Sorion is a Beezy to get one
Here
off
comes
of the point.
Rokkr.
Clock will continue to
Oh,
tumble.
they got 2 left.
I'm stopping at
But now
18
you win the
seconds.
fight
Yep.
if you are Afro. You've
They
got
have 2
two players
people.
in position,
Afro kind of pushed up and 1
reinforcing
person on the
both
point.
sides. It's Simp inside on the POV, looking for the angle in. First bit of
We got
progress
1
done.
take.
Head
Oh,
popped off
Simp
through
and a
the
Beezy
fence.
though.
Trying to chow the second.
Still Bance on the point, trying to get things done. He's not dying.
Eye snap left.
Now he
From
died
him.
finally.
Now just over 10 seconds left to go. It
That's
looks
it.
like around 5, but we'll see if they've got some magic.
Good ticks. Good ticks. 4
I
all
mean, it looked a
together.
little bit better last time.
Now
for
it's gonna
Atlanta
be up
Faze.
to Atlanta
Oh,
Faze.
stop the time.
Quickly, it's just a
Stop it.
question. How do they work B? You also have to add another layer to that.
It's going to be up to Atlanta Faze to win an attack round and try to take this map, but
That Rokkr has to
Minnesota
work
Rokkr do have the advantage.
They've been holding on to it.
Yeah,
I guess it's one of those
I'm
things
gonna
where you
pick
got
the
a
water
little bit
bill.
better after the first time. Can you get a...
And we always know whether it's round 11s, round 5s, they feel a little bit different. You've seen
Certainly.
sort of the defense, what each team likes to do. You make those adjustments, but is it too much?
Well,
this is
Rocker's
a big
defense
swing mode. This is a big one.
continue to stand tall, or can FaZe find the opening?
Can FaZe win an
can you
attack
get the
round?
pressure to force a streak out early? Good luck with that one. Cammy gets up to the wall. Heady just smokes
He's got a
about the
trophy
game.
on him, too. Got a trophy on him. There we go, though, with the tag. That's going to be
Nice
3
Ooh,
dead.
Slasher.
Last player Afro, make it all 4, so maybe a very
Uh-oh, here we go.
early A zone
Getting some
complete.
A
Let's see if
zone
Rokkr goes for this one more time.
Progress.
I mean, they got this last time, but Rokkr was so good still.
They
at
got
the
a
long
3
hole.
stack on A.
I think they're probably just going to give this up. Oh, maybe not with that pick.
Ooh.
We'll see what Bance wants to do. That's number 4
Yeah,
years on that pitch.
imagine
Looks like they want to take a crack at this, but it's about to be done.
Rokkr
You don't
doesn't
want
wanna
to lose it. Oh, he's going for it.
Oh, Pants.
Pants able to get in. The trade is there. The point not
they're
quite
gonna
done, so
kinda
they're able
give
to
it bait a little bit.
Uh-oh. My game's lagging.
get in, similar to what we saw FaZe do a couple of times.
Thank you.
Just right before that final point is done.
And that's all
Sorry
just that
about
first
that.
kill. That's all that first kill. But you would looks
Internet's
like
lagging a
you
little
see it
bit.
right back on A. A point going to be secured. It all
I'm gonna
comes down to
refresh
this. You
it after
saw
this
that little
match.
pop up. 8-1 in round 5s for Minnesota.
They got
You have
capped
to
A,
just
though.
imagine it's a lot of their defenses on this map. Can they do it again?
And you've found, I mean, not a ton of success here at all if you are FaZe. But again,
Simp with
can
a
you
big
keep that
first
streak
kill.
up? Attach has been holding from early in the game.
2 big. 2 more.
You found a flurry.
3 more. It's open.
Still behind enemy lines, but Attach was able to make the play last time.
Attach has got a cruise coming. They need to throw a trophy down.
The streak out, you get it out early. Cammy able to get a kill as well. They're all trying to run away.
Oh, they all just ran inside.
Right back to it we go. Simp, 5
Oh.
in a row. Simple drop though. Second point of progress, not going to be done quite yet, but they are close. Celium still finding kills, and now Attach
Bro,
rallying back into
burping,
position.
and I farted like a half a
Just
second
a
after that.
minute
What's
to
wrong
go.
with me?
But look, you have 3 white arrows looking for 1 player. It was Cammy on the flank. He was able to find
Ooh,
one while that
Attach
cruise
not
was called
saving-
in. And you can just
okay.
see they're all looking for him.
Who's
They're
that to the
distracted
bottom
trying to
left?
find that player.
Oh,
and
Beezy
he's
killed
so
himself!
distracted, he blows himself up.
Okay,
Oh, Slasher.
that's pretty distracted, Joe.
I tell you
Oh,
what,
That's
nice.
really just chilling by
it's
himself
like
here.
looking at the
I'm
light.
sick of looking for this guy.
There's 1 down.
Slashers in the back.
Looking at the light beaming off your bald head sometimes.
Oh, this could be trouble.
Dams on
How'd he miss Bance?
Oh,
Here we go, though. You have Slasher all the way pushed up cliffside. They're not going to be
Oh,
ready for him,
Bance.
you would think. It looks like Afro's trying to find it. Bance on the point. Maybe to help him out. 30
Slasher's
seconds
still
ago.
in
You
their
still have a
back.
life advantage if you are FaZe. Just not a ton of time. The clock working against you. Maybe the opening.
Slasher
Here's a
got
first
one.
Slasher behind enemy lines. They're trying
He's
to
working
spot-
in their back. Oh, he just got got.
Open there. That sucks.
Easy.
The
Got a
auto
big
mantle,
throw,
it's gonna
but
end up
Attach
calling
with a
it
big
out,
double.
but can you find the rest of the kills?
Oh,
Attach
Attach
They're
back.
on, though.
Double
Attach with 2 big
will
kills,
be
though.
Massive. Simp just trying to get away from all the stuns. Now health back to full. 20 seconds
Here
to
comes
go.
his teammates.
Oh, the ladder.
Simp
Timing.
Oh,
accidentally
Simp almost went up the ladder.
He got the ladder. What is with all these damn objects? Easy wins one. Under 10 seconds to go.
Oh no!
Can't quite take out the second. Can they get to the point?
5 seconds.
Slash, you gotta get on the point, bud. Where you going?
Just has to get on. Able to
Minnesota
get there,
takes the
dropped
game.
it. Rokkr. They hold on.
Rokkr, huge swing mode there, winning the control round.
The cliffside tree stump or whatever it was
That
that
puts
ends up
Rokkr
hurting you
in
your
the lead
face.
going into map 4.
But that was their best attempt at it, but no,
The tree stump prevented Slasher from keeping that back.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the pin baseball one time.
Alright, I'm gonna refresh my thing.
Cammy has to chow off of that, right? Like he probably gets team.
Alright, I'm gonna put that down and see how it works my brain out. Alright. We're looking here at 26 and 18 for Attach, 30 and 28, just a positive 2 for Afro. He was looking to be the lead, but he wasn't. 29 and 19 from Selling with 24 untraded kills. Made it easy, but on the opposite side, we had 20 and 20 for Afro and a 22 untraded kill for Attach. Holy crap, Minnesota, you are trading.
Yep, this could be interesting.
Afro with a solid 6 kills per round.
In just that one
Leading the
defensive
lobby.
round, man, it was all him. And then even there, that multi-kill he was able to pick up towards the cliffside, gets them off.
And if we want to take a look at damage as well, we have Afro and Dance at 3,700 apiece.
Just not able to get there.
I thought they had it for a moment.
Minnesota was just really that last round. They knew what to do. The rotates were awesome. It was an obvious A push, and they let them have the most of it. Challenge just for the end of it, enough to get the rest of their team over to the B side to set up and capitalize.
Faze actually broke it a couple different times, but a cruise missile kind of kept them out. They had to abandon the point for the cruise missile, letting Afro and Bance getting some picks as they had to come off the point because they had a 3 stacked. So I think they had to jump off of it, and they couldn't get it 3 stacked again. If they're able to keep that 3 stacked, see, they got 2. They had 2 ticks. All they needed was 1 more. Could have been a completely different conversation we're having. So
it just goes to show that when you're getting that Predator missile out for your kill streak, it can pull not only everybody scatter, but you get all that information too. And so when they're hopping back on hill, you know exactly how many are on there, where the others are that are not on hill, and where they're coming from, and you can set up your team just to make sure that everybody stays flowing.
Like Embassy, yes,
right.
It's small. It's, you know, I think a question is that flex player. Are you going to see that third
What's
sub come
our
out, that
map?
Vaznev?
What's our map 4?
We've seen it from Celium, right? Especially that Kitchen Hill.
Map
It's always a
4,
question of when you want to
Embassy.
kind of pull that out. But
Embassy.
a lot of the times, it's those ARs and the angles they have. If you look at like a hill
Our
like
point
P2,
Embassy's a
P3,
good
that
one.
transition.
it's gonna be one. If Rokkr can win, they can put this one out.
Push it to a game
Yes,
5.
sir.
I mean,
We'll see what
Rokkr, this
happens,
run has
for
been
sure.
awesome to watch. I mean, I think we were all excited for the
Afro's
Rokkr
overall at
like
a
it seems to have all
1.19.
the
Not
pieces,
too
but
bad. For,
you know, I think some of us were sad to see that Ultra team break apart. It was one of
Not
my
too
favorite
bad.
teams
He's
of all
probably
time.
leading
the
You
whole-
gotta feel good.
He's probably
Your
leading
fans, your
everybody.
Cammy,
Oh,
you're making
KD
the
the
run here, maybe a
series.
chance to get
Just a series at a
little revenge over
1.19.
FaZe team that, you know, you're talking about how what it has been since how long? Wait, was it they never beat them on land, right? The Ultra team, because
Yeah,
it was
never.
online during Cold War.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you still feel like you're maybe a little bit a part of like that. Those
Yeah,
woes.
Selling
against
on
them.
a
You're thinking about
1.3
it.
overall
Maybe a
this
chance
series.
to brush that off,
His
kind of,
SMD was
get rid of one of the
2.5.
other curses.
And control
this
at a
man on your screen, I mean,
1.53
1.3
with a couple
overall.
solid rounds.
Incredible search out of him, but we just saw Afro stats.
For Flex, his
Just a
hard
question,
point
can they
wasn't
slow
bad
him
either
down?
at a .91. It's about where you want your flex or
I just always
to
wonder
sit.
like how much those things are like in your head as a player, like whether
That's
you're
definitely not
struggling
Celium worthy, though.
You
You
know
know,
you've struggled on Sundays.
he
Like,
definitely
I
is
know
not
so-
going to be
so
happy
what
with
is
a
it's more mentally
.91
tough
for
than
himself.
others,
I don't
but
think.
I don't know. I just feel like everybody's human and it's gonna creep
Maybe
in there,
this
man.
series,
When you're struggling, it's just like this is a team that's still expected to win. Like
the last couple of years,
every
he was
tournament, they've still
really
been the favorites,
Celium
like, every
heavy.
time. I know last
Celium
year it
took
was
care of
they
Celium.
weren't on top and had the same
Band's
dominance.
doing some meditations,
They were still
trying to get
the
locked
Breathing
back in.
exercises.
and you just haven't been able to do it. I'm sure Slasher, he's thinking I came in to fix
The last
this
couple of
thing.
years, he had the entire team of Ultra
See
doing
if we
those
can
things
do
with
it
him.
the map 4.
Right.
You hear the
And it seemed to
countdown.
be
Get
working.
ready to rip and roar. The embassy hard point
If
we
you
go.
listen to the comms, they were calm, collected.
I think that's just how Insight and Kleenex do it, because that's how they are now still.
Right. And they've actually settled Scrappy down.
Right. And Standy.
And Standy, a little crackhead.
Alright.
Rookie year came in Cold War with the Minnesota Rokkr.
I mean, it's what you saw though in Major 1. I mean, Friday, Saturday, looked unbeatable.
He came in his first game beat Optic.
Sunday, not so much.
Something about this matchup too. This Rokkr team looks sensational. Will Afro lead the way, or will be the
Hydra came in his first.
Rokkr went straight for P2.
One of those big players to go nuts for this team.
That's when he happens to take down Selling.
Right, nice 3 dead, but we know how hard it is to earn some time
I
here.
mean, Xbox seems to be proving hard to take down. He must have pushed back towards backbucks.
So you have Cammy just sort of lurking, trying to
spawning
make
in
the
the back
rotation
on
over to P2 a little bit earlier, but Abizi and Simp, they're going to come alive. So they find some kills off a spawn. Again, just Cammy, just those players.
Both teams really want that P2 control, but Rokkr seems to be hanging on.
To look for him, and that's really been it. They have
No,
not been able
maybe
to
it
find
looks
Cammy.
like Celian wants it. Can Celian win a fight? He does, actually. Now Faze got P2 control.
It was a crazy first hard point all over the place. Ton of lead changes.
Hopefully spawn in the middle of the map.
Spawning out.
19 total points on the board. Through the first
Oh,
hard
what?
point, is it a
Get
melee
down.
battle? Is it
Get out of
melee?
here, Dan.
Simp just throwing out the punches, tries to chow with 9 HP. That's not going to go well, but that's all right. He's on the other side
They
of the
should
map.
know
His
he's in the
teammates are
back,
set
though.
around the point and spawning out deep, though. It'll be Simp. We'll see what kind of opening he can find and transition across.
Yeah, map number 1. It was really the early holds for Faze. They were just not successful at. Can they turn it around here?
Rokkr
But the
just
first
broke
break
it, though.
is already there for Rokkr. Vance.
But they are
Find
spawning out
Abizi
Faze with
right
the
on
able
that
to break
hill
it
is
again
Slasher.
and take it back over.
Waiting for his reinforcements.
They did.
To come off
For
a
now.
spawn. But Faze do a nice job as Simp.
Faze with a good break.
I mean, he had a kill with the Baznev with the tack. I mean, he's pulling out everything to get the wins. He'll be Deddy now for Banks.
And on the rotation. Look at 5 and 6 already on rotation.
Nice win around the edge. Surprise, I don't have footsteps.
Slasher and Abizi
I mean,
already ready
10,
for the
3 and
orange
11
push.
Start for that SMG duo.
Well, that top orange, the top base is like always a serious money now. Once you're up there, you are not.
And Slasher's already just tucked in up there. Got his campfire and marshmallows and ready to go.
Ooh, Simp on top stairs, but he has to be taken down.
Vance, great break.
The hill open. Wide open.
Almost. Be Abizi though. Can't count out Abizi. He be fast, bruh.
It's getting mixy here on P3.
Oh, 2 big ones.
Not on my watch.
Yeah, able to get that hill top. You
Abizi
were right.
holding
I
it
mean,
down,
Vance just
giving Atlanta Faze
relieve
a
some
probably
pressure.
good
You would think
60-point
if
lead
there's
after
an
it's all said and done.
opportunity to get on the hill, Simp on rotation almost finds the third.
Look at the map, that looks like a 50-point lead, but we're
Nobody
close
wants to be
enough.
put in a urinal. That does
Now
not
they're going
sound
to
like
get
a
that
good
last
time.
12 seconds though.
Simp though off a spawn again.
So now it's at
He's already
60.
That is
engagements.
oh, we're
This
now
man
to
is just running at
It's almost
everything.
70.
66-point lead.
Yeah.
Feeling aggressive, and a BC also feeling it. I need a little bit of help here, Slasher.
Oh, Simp. But Afro was watching his own back.
Moment, right? Like it's 126. You've got this massive lead. This is the hard point. Like Rokkr need to break. To start to bring
Double
that
shot
to
was
Abizi,
just
cheese
breaking
and
back,
rice.
dude, pick
Yeah,
him up,
what a
you know,
gun.
breaker over the knee type thing.
That's some shit I'd be trying,
Yeah,
and I like having a
WWE
50%
wrestler, huh?
I don't know if a
chance
BC
of
would
winning.
do that though, especially to you. You're a big
God.
boy.
No. Find a way to break his own.
Faze holding this down. Having over 100-point lead now.
This duo, the Tiny Terrors taking over. This is when they were so
Abizi! Knock
scary.
it
5
off!
in a row for Abizi,
But
as you
Vance,
said, there
2
is
of his
no
own
break
to
here
answer
for
back
Rokkr.
and try to get
It's already
rotation
a
for the
110
Rokkr
point
themselves
lead.
over here to kitchen.
They are just running, dude. Like, screw it. We're fighting.
Going
Let's
on
fight.
120
Their
points.
sending the snaps have just been a thing of beauty. I mean, you just have put Rokkr just on the back foot so quickly in this, and you are blowing the doors off this map for.
Oh,
Scrap
Afro.
guy on Atlanta Faze dipped
The
out
boys
with 2
start to come
seconds.
over.
Afro.
to the next
Make a little
hill.
bit of noise with the double.
A big
And
double
finally,
kill to
no,
hold
this
this
is what we're
down
here
for
for. This is the
Rokkr.
objective. Hello.
If this turns around, I'd be completely
Cell pulls out that
surprised.
third sub on this hill.
It is just simply
seen
not
him
happening.
online, what
Atlanta
he can
Faze
do
will
with
take
this.
this map.
Well,
He's
of course,
already
it's
called
Abizi
it,
with
even though they
3,
still got
it's
100
Simp
points
and
left to
Abizi
play.
with 4.
Dude, like
100 points?
they're
I hear
just
100
sprinting
point
at
club.
them.
That's all I want to do.
Club, he said. As of right now, it's a 50-point club.
120. Yeah, just growing and growing, moment by moment. 19-9 from Mabisi.
I'm growing and growing as well.
Within this game, 31 engagements now for Simp. Still rally across and try to pick it up, but there you go. Multi-kill through
I see a lot of purple. Not enough white.
With a third, but it just feels like whenever like Rokkr getting points, it's like 10. Like it's 10 points, and the next onslaught comes in from Faze.
Yeah, it's not a lot. I mean, I think we know how this P1 goes. It's really a question of
for that P1 control. He wants to make sure that he is in the back for that solid AR, or for the subbies to push through. But he wants to make sure that he's covering the subbies with his AR in the back. Nobody's there, so he tries to come in. He gets taken down.
Just gunfight win after gunfight win.
Your voice is lagging, bro.
It's like, what do you do at this point?
I think it's fun to in, man.
It just seems like, on a map like this, just when it's just
I got no lag over here, man.
It's just hard to regain control of the map. It's like, the comms, it might be for Rokkr a little like, slow down, all right, guys, we're okay.
I'm like literally sitting at 1080.
They just keep getting points. 5 in a row now for a BZ.
Well, it's also a giant square.
Now it's starting to lag. It's dropping out for me.
A small square, so you're always fighting them.
Yeah. It's just hard to slow down to get control before it's already slipped away.
You could hear like 90% of what you said.
Well, that's still not good. Sorry about the lag, guys.
It's all good. It's all good. Faze here is still got a pretty good 115-point lead.
He should be able to get a freebie in the back. He will be
but Rokkr's on the P2 rotation.
Maybe this is the moment.
Lead is whittling down from 115 to 90.
Nice win. Now he's on 4 in a row, trying to slow down Simp. A big win onto him. Yeah, you've had no pressure here. No pressure at all, but Cell all by his lonesome trying to work that side of the map, but he's going to get back down. They have the reads. This is what you needed. 4 minutes
looks like the Rokkr is really taking PC control.
I mean,
they're going to keep it.
On this hard points, you had the rest of the game. I mean, this has been a thing of beauty from Rokkr, but now can you turn it into more? Is this enough to give you a sign of life? The positioning there from Afro, up to 3 in a row. He's trying to chow every which way.
Is chowing everything.
Center, back upside down.
Slash, you're gonna get that scrap time also.
The lead though, it's down to 80 now.
But Simp already on rotation. Actually, oh, here comes the Rokkr though on rotation.
Tries to soften up the defense.
With some long range.
I mean, that's really it. You go with 20,
Afro, great shot.
You shifted the rotation over to Minnesota Rokkr. Can you turn this into another break? You have 3 players pushing the top side of the map, trying to get across that catwalk. BZ trying to get with his teammates. Pop steady. Can you find the initial one? Faze.
Little corner guy
right now. Can they get us to a map number 5? Let's go to a listen with Faze.
I'm looking at it.
Nothing bad.
I have it.
Orange dead.
Nice.
AC one sign attached. Sign right now. Nice. There's really good top office. I'm rotating. Alright, one top office.
I'm looking at before MC.
Like I didn't die.
Could come ladder.
I'm saying a peek right now.
In the bathroom?
Yeah, tap bathroom. Above you guys.
Top office not peeking.
MC,
try to push up.
Yeah, I'm pushing.
I'm jumping Xbox.
Alright, one's pocket, side door.
I'm popping around.
Heard you.
There's one side door right now, like P4. P2 then.
I'll see this guy top.
I don't see anything top office.
I'm gonna get close. Could be chairs. I'm needing MC. Pocket.
I'm watching Chris. Only push.
In the back then.
He's on there.
Side door, weak. Afro.
Halls now attached. Side halls and one side door. One time.
Hog me, one shot dead.
There's plenty of
behind the desk. Carry behind the desk. Nice.
I have trophy. Could be side door again.
I'm spawning in the back.
I'm holding side door.
Guaranteed.
I'm trying to get holes.
I'm pushing.
Faze take their time and they're able to get in. They can close
Just
it
a
out
couple
here. 15
things about
points
this
needed,
listening.
25 left on the hard
I just
point.
want to say
Skirmish is
2
going out.
things. It's called collected, just how we were talking about Ultra earlier. That's what Faze is doing, which is out of their zone. But Slasher, he's the man with the small talk. He's the one telling you, I'm going to take bottom, I'm going to take top. Just watch my angles.
That's it right there as Atlanta Faze hold it down and send it to a map 5 against Minnesota Rokkr.
I'll tell you what,
Looks like we're going
listen to past listen-ins with Faze.
Hotel,
very quick, very hectic.
A little too hectic.
Yeah.
That was much different, and maybe that's the presence of Slash.
The host said what?
Worked on in practice, just calming it down.
That's how I keep in mind rotations. It's that
push from.
very small short-term memory for only a couple of specific things in this world. Rotations and the next map.
Abizi 28 and 20, Celium 20 and 13, Slasher chilling at 17 and 11. Didn't really have to do much whenever your teammates are flying and flying.
Very true. But also, for these untraded kills, there's one big number popping out. Abizi, a solid 22 untraded kills. Nobody else touched him.
No, you're right. No one did. Winners bracket finals come down to a map 5. Hey, after all 0-3s yesterday. So
this is the winner of Optic and LA Thieves.
And this is a map that they already played in Stage 2 qualifiers. So this is the one Rokkr was able to win that map number 2. So to Faze, do they have the adjustments? Rokkr, can they keep that rolling?
Those are the questions that we ask heading into the map 5. We're going to a quick break. When we get back, it all
quick
comes
break
down to
here,
this
so
search
no
and destroy.
music. No music.
Just us.
146,000 viewers. You know,
he's only sitting at like 60 something. This
Who?
is the first time that I've seen Scump. This is the first time that I've seen that the CDL channel itself has more viewers than Scump. Hang on, let me see.
Optic's not playing yet. Wait till Optic plays.
Pop off. Here, let's get some numbers real quick. Scump is sitting at 78.2. And we got Call of Duty League at 146.7.
Wait till Optic
Huge
plays
difference.
too. I bet you Scump gets to 100, but then I bet you the CDL probably still has 150. Drops. No, I bet you they still got 150.
No, they drop.
On Championship Sunday, you watch.
They're going to Scump.
They're breaking records today.
Scump.
Everyone that was watching Apex is now going to switch over and watch Call of Duty.
Hey, man, if you were there in Cold War, guys, you would have seen records being made.
No, record was broke yesterday.
I hate your records.
Yesterday, the viewership record broke for all time for most viewers ever in a Call of Duty viewership day.
Right. Yeah, I love Cold War.
They had almost 300,000 total.
Right, dude, it was such a good time.
Just yesterday. They're gonna break it again today. With Zuma and everyone, they'll break it again today.
I want to say Scum just hit 100K subscribers.
Especially if Optic can make it to the final championship game.
What do you mean if? Get out of here. I'm shaking my snow globe, boys and girls. I got an Optic snow globe here. And every time I shake it, they seem to pull through.
Hey, they're the only ones that can beat the LA Thieves. Because LA Thieves just rickrolled everyone to get back to Optic after Optic knocked them down there.
Octane, bro.
He's been on fire. So is Envoy.
Yesterday, what? Envoy with the island plays. He's starting to come back a little bit with the island.
Yep.
I love his island plays. The routes. He is the route man. I've learned.
Route man gets paid, bro.
Hey, man.
Route man gets paid. I'm gonna wear this hat for this one and then the championship game.
Nice hat, Nev.
It's a top hat.
I just gotta be the first one to say, bro. Nice hat.
It's a top hat.
Was that the top hat you used to keep in your truck that I would wear?
No, this one's a new one that I bought. A newer one.
I dig it. I like me some top hats.
I got it for a costume, for a Halloween costume a couple years ago.
That is the same top hat.
Oh.
I used to wear that thing. Are you telling me you wore a top hat like 2 different years in the last 3 years?
When would you have worn it?
In your old truck. It was in the back seat, and I wore it all the time in the back seat of your truck.
The back seat? When were you in the back seat of my truck?
When I was finding change or cleaning or I lost a cigarette. But it was there, and I wore it.
Okay, why the fuck were you in the back seat of my truck?
Man, I've been in the back seat of everyone's truck. Just not with your old lady.
I went to a Halloween party one time with this top hat and chatted me up some nice little sweet looking thing.
We like to call it strange.
No, we do not call it strange.
Yeah, well, we're calling it something other than what it actually is. So you can pick a word if you want. I think strange works.
You're weird.
No, by urban definition, strange is when you go out of your area code. All right, we're coming back in. For game.
The Call of Duty League is presented by the GMC Hummer EV Pickup, the world's first all-electric super truck. Upgrade your game with a Scum.
Oh, Boogie's waiting for his battles to come in.
Call of Duty League.
On his new Elite controller he got for Christmas.
Nice.
And the venue at home, the fight for the
That
trophy
thing's sexy,
continues
dude.
on. We've got a big map 5 winner of
I
this.
think when Texas come in, I'm gonna get a battle beaver.
For a date with
I don't know why.
knows. Who knows? This has
Spend the
been
money.
nuts. I
Be
mean, there
done.
seems to be so much talent all over the place. It's been an absolute blast. The crowd has been absurd. I'm loving it, Joe.
I am too. Here we go. I mean,
This is Vanguard Major 1.
Days 1
So
through
this
3,
is all
17,
Vanguard
3, 4, and
stats.
8 on
Cool.
Sunday. Obviously, a lot of those are still in the final. They're making
And
the
Major
distance,
1
but
of this
you
year,
just see
too.
what it has done.
Yeah, I mean, you can say
It's not
whatever you
even
want
the
with
same
this graphic.
team.
Like, oh, well, they had harder competition in the final.
It includes this year too,
Oh,
probably.
they
They
weren't
made
the
it to
dominant team,
Sunday.
they were in Vanguard.
That's
I mean,
what I'm saying. This
the
year and
thing
last
is,
year
like,
aren't the same team.
they may not have been as dominant, but like,
So
this
when
is one that really
it
surprised me.
includes
They did
it, those
look like
stats are
lights out leading
wonky.
into this. Like, they were just crumbled
But
on Sunday.
I
Like, all
understand.
right, dude, what are we
They
talking
don't have
about?
enough
Like,
stats to
something's
give,
going on.
I guess.
But if you are Rokkr,
Or
you
the
gotta be
lazy,
feeling good.
which
You
is
get
what
to
I
your
like
search and
to say.
destroy map pick. You
All
are
right,
4
let's do
in
it.
1.
Map 5.
Rainburg Hotel.
You beat Atlanta Faze
You
on
got a
this map
4-1 record on
already
Rokkr.
just a couple of weeks
Holy
ago.
crap.
The first blood percent, only 46% for Minnesota Rokkr, but here's the key, 90% conversion rate. What does that mean? When they get that first blood, they're winning 90% of rounds.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the lower ones, at
Let's
least
get
for
into
Faze.
it.
I saw like their average. I mean, we were talking yesterday. It was like
No,
around
100%.
It was around like 60%.
Flying through.
They've been so good. A lot of that embassy, obviously, they've been nuts. But
So him
haven't
being
seen
a
the seal up.
squirrel that he is.
Oh,
There we go,
Beezy
Afro.
got caught from Afro.
Able to find the
First
first
blood.
one. Zabizi trying to get pushed up. Cell in this God spot, just trying to do what he can to find a pick. On the other side
I
of the
think
map,
after
it's
this
kind of
match,
a
I'm gonna
one-on-one
run
sort of
also
in the
for
lurking.
quick
You have Cammy,
just the
Slasher
block
maybe
over.
trying to find an opening.
Word.
But it really just feels like they're trying to work this A site.
Looks like they're getting the bomb down.
well, now we start to work the plan.
Still a 3v4.
Bob will get down, and Sip just able to get away. He's hit down to about half HP, trying to finesse, can't
Vance
get
able
out.
to get him,
So
though.
good job getting him.
2v4.
After the plan comes through, Cell finally able to make a attach play. He got those shots in earlier in the round, couldn't quite finish it. This time gets it done.
1v3
But it's all gonna
for
be on
Sally.
Cell. This would be for the ace. Now trying to pull off the 1v3. 25 seconds to go. They got to work this defuse, and that's not going to be an easy fight.
Afro,
who
good
started
plays.
things, he's
Using this head
holding
glitch
them.
against him.
Defuse through for Rokkr.
Yeah, and I think if you're Faze, you get the bomb down, you're either hoping Sim can stay alive or you're hoping Slasher finds one before he gets taken down. Cammy was able to find him with that Vaznev. That makes it a 1-on-3. If Slasher finds one, maybe he could play his life, right? Maybe give Cell a 1-on-2.
That's how you
There's
use
a
a head
chance,
glitch,
but
son.
with him going down, it's just impossible.
Some of these headies are just nuts.
All over this map.
You feel like Selson, like, I mean, not the best spot, but like maybe a chance to make one of his nerdy little clutches, and then Afros hops up, says, "No, good luck with this fight." But Afro, the 2-0 start. I know they lost the game 2, but he was heroic in his effort in the search and destroy. You got to feel like that's enough to get him locked for this map 5. He's feeling good about his search and destroy gameplay. Just trying to get
Ooh,
across.
Afro
takes a
gets
couple
across,
bullets, but he's able
barely.
to do so. And now Celium's got to worry about his position. So it changes Cell's spot, but Sim's able to come through on the head.
Afro just got killed exactly where he killed
And now we
a
see
Beezy from
continue
last
of,
round.
what kind of the attach for Cell fight that we saw on the other side of this.
Yeah, so far so good for our defenses in those first bloods. Afro, he gets to that spot, is trying to make a deady play, just gets cut down. Patch trying to find that kill. Not able to connect. So now a 2-on-4, very similar to what we saw last round.
All right, I'm gonna run to the store. Be right back.
Do it.
Oh, Cammy just able to pick Slasher in the back. So now they've got a shot. You've only got 30 seconds to go, but definitely a chance to make a play.
Simp.
Simpto just lying prone, ready and waiting. Now Cammy in the 1 versus 3. I mean, pretty similar, kind of what we saw for both teams, right? Like solid defense, somebody stuck in a 1v3. Not a lot to work with.
Yeah, it's just
Faze
those
able to win the second round.
Trying to get pushed up. He gets cut down.
Tied
This round
1-1.
It was Afro. Not able to find it. Just the first bloods going their way.
Yeah, so far both teams able to capitalize on those first bloods, and we'll try to keep an eye on kind of the defensive holds we've seen so far, where the first bloods trend as we get deeper into this map 5. But it's Simp leading the way on one side, Afro and Cammy on the other. Simp will carry 3 in a row to this round, as he has a hell of a round 2. And it's Deddy out now for Abizi as he goes hunting.
This might be the right call. It might come down to that 1 versus 1, but Cammy backs away. I mean, you have the Deddy popped. Now it's going to be Sim's turn, and maybe Abizi's just sort of playing near that catwalk, maybe hoping to get all the way around bedroom side, and I think that's going to be it. Looks like he has gotten through, so what can he find? Simp with his Deddy, not able to find much newer, just waiting now.
Catwalk.
Just trying to cross that
catwalk
bomb.
door.
We're waiting for this man to start the fight.
Yeah, it's like we've got to our spots now.
But our Deddy's run out, so now we can't move.
Yep. When does the onslaught start? There's the first one. Abizi with the first blood. Afro's going to get picked. Nice patience and discipline there from Abizi. Trying to take this offensive round, but look at kind of sneaking up through the middle of the map. Look at number 4 in Bance. Did he find an opening?
Yeah, he's got Deddy. Slasher doesn't spot him. That's bomb as well. If he kills Cell, that's bomb down. That would put a huge delay on this, and I love this play from Bance. I love this. Now the pressure on. Cammy's going to find another one, so man advantage over to
Nice
Minnesota.
play
Rokkr.
by
There
Bance.
was an opening.
2v3.
You talk about the
setup.
patience from Abizi.
They're planning now.
Love that from
Here comes
Bance.
Attach, though. He should be able to have an angle.
Once again, they'll get it down, but look at the swarm that you have around.
He does.
Not able to get out. Abizi's going to end up dropping.
1v3 for
All
Simp.
on to Simp.
Bomb down, though.
Would look to be so good behind the first blood from Abizi. Seemingly has fallen apart. Can Simp make the play? He's getting swarmed from every which way. And
Attach,
will fall.
nice shots.
Rokkr taking
Nice
it 3
play by
versus 4, and
Bance.
that's on Benjamin Bance.
They took too long to plant, so it gave Bance enough time to get in there and make a route.
Top side of the map, but the middle of the map was open, and they're just kind of waiting on it, it seems, and finally they get some good position. They have bedroom control, but he found it. I don't know what the timing was like.
It's like you either, kind of get the insta-pop with the Deddy to try and make a play early around, get position, or you have that mid-round where you're looking for this opening, this timing, and that's what you find if your Bance are like used in like a crazy clutch at the end. But you saw some different uses out of it over the course of that game, and well, it's Bance's impact that ends up being the biggest.
Then you sort of seen the VOD prep coming in, right? Just knowing Cammy likes to play inside a kitchen. What does that mean? That catwalk is open. That's what Abizi is able to find, that first blood. And maybe the same thing is being said with where Slasher plays on the map.
So far, so good for the defenses.
Ball went down for Rokkr.
Afro's already
Bance found
up,
one.
plus a first blood. Slasher now 0-4.
Now it's on Abizi and Simp to try and clutch. The defenses are going to continue to take it. You still have Deddy if you're Simp, but not going to happen. Cammy will put him down. A chance for a 2-round advantage. And in a difficult spot now is Abizi. Nothing you can do. You'll get dropped. Rokkr continue to control things.
Looking good.
I don't even know if they knew Afro was already in that spot up those stairs. Like, just Minnesota, they knew exactly what they wanted to do, how they wanted to play it. They find those picks, able to get that bomb down. That's usually the difficult part, right? Getting that plant down.
Well, it's like not only you went around last round, 2 rounds ago, after not getting the first blood, if you're a Rokkr, you're able to take an offensive round. Like, you're starting to turn the tides your way with a couple of these clutches. Like, his Faze can be able to do the same thing.
And now that pressure starting to mount on up. There you can see, though, map 5 records, Atlanta 5-3, Rokkr 2-1. Be a little bit of a different look. Abizi just trying to spot that cross. Bance, though, works his way up into the bar, and Bance.
Oh, Attach.
Well, it's Attach who finds the first blood, but Bance might be able to make another play, and he does.
Bance continuing to make the highlight plays. Now Slasher in trouble. 2 players chopped down from Faze. Bomb down on the site, and it just feels like Rokkr. They've got a better feel for this map as another one will fall. I mean, they're just outplaying them.
Yeah, and that island play again. Cammy, a couple of defensive rounds, able to win it, but it's Bance right through the middle of the map, gets to that bar spot, waits for his teammates, waits for the help. Bomb planner gets taken down. in a BZ, and then Bance is able to make the plays.
And I'm not sure if there's something where it's like an adjustment needed by FaZe, or like Rokkr is better at this map. Like they've got it more figured out. They seem to be a hell of a lot more comfortable, whereas maybe a little slow in the decision making sometimes here from FaZe.
Yeah, and I mean, you're up a couple rounds, they take a chance there, right? I mean, it's just the Bance play, just right up the middle, right up the gut.
Well, Slasher, who came to this team to make the impact and search and destroy, and well, I mean, he's been terrific this weekend. Not feeling it right now. 0-5. If there's somebody you think that has the mental toughness to brush it off, he's one of those guys. But he's got to turn it around. He's got to turn it around in a hurry. Maybe trying to get back to what we do best, to just fly at it. But the help comes in the second the stun goes through, so you make sure BZ not able to get a multi-kill. Cell follows it up. Now Slasher. With the Deddy maybe looking for an opening, but you've got the numbers, and this is one you've got to take. If you are FaZe, the push comes in, just going to miss. Then that's going to be a hit marker. Maybe Simp don't go for that jump again.
Right in the ankle. Not able to find the kill. 1-on-3 attach. Is he going to read this? No.
He's peeking around for a minute, but Cell is laying prone, and FaZe, they get around they so desperately needed.
Yep, FaZe needed that round.
And that time, just that early sort of, I mean, Rokkr switch it up. They get aggressive.
Maybe try to get a comeback here.
Over towards that B
against
zone
Rokkr.
inside a restaurant, that B site.
Well, it just
those early trades.
Sort of just feels like FaZe sometimes are playing without as much information as they'd like, and maybe just sending a BZ flying, like has been the case for them for so long, just gets a lot of information at least. Just sort of like starts to solve the puzzle on the map. Just sort of let him fly at something, win or lose it, get us that info.
This is the problem, though. Their offense is they've just found nothing.
I mean, they've tried the delayed push. They've tried the Deddy play. They've tried the fast plant. Everything's been dealt with. Okay, but here you get a first blood. Simple find the opener. Now, what do you do from here? They chow around the corner, get the information there on Afro. The two-man push.
Oh, boy.
Nade's going to back him up for now. The reach out. That was Afro's able to take it. The follow-up is
insane play.
Cammy's here to help as well. Cammy's here to help. Did he sneak into this position? He does. That was a 2-on-2, all down to Afro.
What in the world? And where you've seen Sepida BZ be so good in those two-man pushes, doesn't happen there. Afro deals with it. He's got Deddy to go, and there's going to be the Deddy pop.
He's probably going to peek this bomb. He's going to have the info. This is a rotation over towards B. With the Vaznev. Got to be feeling pretty good. It's just, can he get there before this runs out? All right, now he's going to have to start crouching around, and he's going to have to slow things down.
Afro, he's had some heroic moments and some wild clutches.
Especially on this site.
Can he go off here?
1v2
1
for
versus
Afro.
2 for Afro. He's a lion prowling in the grasslands. Cell and Slasher just set up. Good luck with this one. Can he somehow do it? It's a dance-off. Just Dance Part 4.
Not 1RD6.
It might. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Some damage in. Not able to take it yet. Cell able to win it.
What
but yeah,
an
those
insane
good luck. That's going to be tough.
Did his best. I mean, you're just hoping your Deddy gets you over towards the B zone. Maybe a better timing, but it just runs out. And then after that, the play is just so difficult. I mean, of course, FaZe has no idea which direction he's coming from, but in that two-man setup, in that two-man game, they needed an offense able to get it.
Oh, they must be showing the dancing maneuvers. Some people just don't love dancing here in Boston. Unbelievable.
I think it's naked. And it is something.
It is something. That is true. It's like, yeah, without like the slide cancel and some of the other mechanics, maybe it's been happening in the old titles, but it's just glaring. And this one, as the BZ goes out, trying to throw a softball, gets clotheslined. Trades there, though, from Simp. 3 versus 3. Cammy's going to get dropped. 2 versus 2. Cruise missile earned for Cell.
They know where Bance is, though. Look at Bance, able to work his way up catwalk. Just lurking around. I think he spots Simp. I think he does. He does. He's able to find the kill. So now down this Cell. He was able to earn a cruise missile. So he has that 6 in a row. Has Deddy to play with. We just saw this last round. It's going to be a little bit better for Cell. Can't find the kill. A team shot is in.
He says, you want a snake last round? We'll show you.
Round number 5 up on the board for Rokkr.
1 round away.
Oh, it's attached. It actually gets at the end. I thought Bance finished it off. You got 1 bullet in here if you're attached.
That poor lamp just destroyed.
Oh, yeah. They don't care about furniture at all in this league.
Can Rokkr pull this off against FaZe?
Rokkr, one more round. Slasher still in the hunt for his first kill.
Slasher still don't have a kill.
Get him unlocked, right? I mean, it's tough.
A donut.
Sometimes watching that flank, being that island player, you're just getting nothing. You're so out of the fight over towards A. Have to make some adjustments. Can they find another offense? Van's trying to do it himself, trying to find a nade on his cell, not going to. On the other side, maybe just trying to isolate Cammy. His simp.
You win this offense, you got a shot. It's just where the struggles have been.
It's a question of, do you use the cruise here, right? I mean, just sort of desperation move.
Better to use it at some point than lose it not, I guess.
See what they opt to do. Maybe try to save it for defense. Stun gonna go in. Abizi gonna give him the advantage. Oh, on advance.
Got a little scary there for a moment as he jumped onto his back, but Vance will fall attached, still tucked away. Faze wants the info for top bedroom before he works this plan or feels more comfortable about it. Now works to get it down. 4v3.
You can just see how tough it is as the bomb planner on this map. Afro tries to open the door. Simp is there.
2v4 to keep this one going for FaZe.
And well,
Simp is still there.
Sometimes in desperation mode, it feels like FaZe just lets Simp go. Try to make those plays. And Slasher's on the board. Slasher's on the board.
I can't wait to see the kill cam and somebody stole it. Just got a bullet in. Now Slasher, he'll get the first kill, get up to 1 and 6, and I mean, you get the offensive round win. Maybe a little frustration put away for Slasher.
Slasher's first kill. Can he come back?
And you still have that cruise. When does that come into play?
Rokkr still only needs one round.
It's over towards the A bomb, right? You can't really use it over towards B. It's just a question of, can they get the trophy out? I mean, if you're Cell, you're just going to try to play your life. Maybe if you see some presence over there, you try to get them off of it. 100%, but they might not even rely on that. It looks like it's going to be Abizi right up the gut to find that first blood, and he is out of there.
Mayamo Abizi streaking as well. What does he find? Nada. Coming up empty, but Abizi continues his onslaught. As he gets 2 in the round, it's looking like a round 11. We're not out of the woods yet. Is attaching Cammy.
Attaching Cammy.
Maybe a chance
need
to make
a 2v4 to take it, or it's going to be round 11.
Opening for a trade for either player, but Attach is able to find a pick on one side. That's a bit of information. Now you've got a one-on-one on the other end.
Dude, look at this timing too with Cammy. I mean, he is just chilling, just hanging out, and Attach is just kind of waiting on him. That's sort of what you have to do. Cammy with Deddy popped. He's just sort of looking. He's gonna jump out.
Oh.
Easy looking for the ace in the round. It did it to a round 11.
Abizi just got the snapper locked and loaded.
He spotted him. He spots him. He's hunting. He is hunting him right now. There's the heady. There's the help. And well,
FaZe took it to a round 11 right here, right now. Let's see who goes to grand finals. This is top 2 right here.
Here we go.
Simp on offense, Abizi on defense.
This is it.
Slasher with the last kill in both rounds. He's feeling much better.
Yeah, he's turned, dude. Guy's on a heater. PR. Oh boy, round 11 for a spot in the finals.
FaZe back on attack. Just a question of what do we have to work with? Can we look at our field upgrades if our observers can show us?
That was an insane sound.
Abizi, the only streak that matters. 4 in a row for him. He's got the Deddy pop, but the stuns and nades everywhere.
Simp got one.
Maybe another one. Gets some tags in, not able to take it. The patience is there right now for Abizi as he's going to back up for now.
And that's just Simp just taking the one-on-one opposite side of the map. I mean, he is just going for it. Screw it. I'm going to take it into my own hands.
They were down 5-3. They'd have to rip 3 straight here now to take it.
Still not easy to get this bomb down. They're relying on a lot of different timings to go your way. You see Slasher starting to lurk his way on up. Abizi just trying to get that down.
Attach.
He's going to back away with his life. He's going to back away. Now they don't know where Simp is. Bance is on the other side of the map. And he gets caught. Now is it a rotation over to B? What's the play call? And FaZe is just going to wait. They're going to wait. They are going to wait. And it's the right play call for Rokkr. Rokkr knows.
He got the information, one on the cross.
Oh, no.
That's what going in. Daddy is popped.
Oh, mamma mia.
Oh! Oh no!
Is going to drop. It's all going to be
Selling got one, Afro 1v3.
40 to go.
Oh, he got one!
Able to win it. What is that gunfight? A bit ambitious.
You're just going to back up if you're simping Cell. You have the bomb planted. Cell, I mean, he's really the key with that tack, with that AR. And you know what he's going to do in that position. Afro knows he has to go for the fight, hoping for some headshots, that multiplier to come through, but if FaZe done it, down 5-3. Are they back into another final? It's looking that way.
FaZe to grand finals with a comeback in search.
Woo!
Great game from
These
FaZe.
searches were something, man. They had the heart pumping in the wild,
Wow.
moments, but
FaZe bring it home. FaZe going to finals. Maybe we have a FaZe Optic finals. We will see. Hey, stick around. Put you on the channel for that finals content. We're going to bring it to you. Much love.